Oh boy.
Box like this, don't stop, bounce with it. Puppy dog, bounce it in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. You a good little puppy, you don't live on the street. You don't want no money, you want something to eat. Got your own water bowl, you don't need my drink. Take a shit and walk off like your shit don't stink. You your own boss, you don't need no leash. All your shots up to date, you ain't got no fleas. Bounce it puppy like you're trying to get free. Bounce it little puppy, bounce it for me. You can hang with your girls or you can chill with a treat. I can leave you in your cage and you won't even pee. You can fetch a ball, but you ain't fetch it for free. You can chill in the house, but you love when we leave. You a good puppy, you ain't sassy. You don't lick me in the face, that's nasty. Said you a good puppy, you ain't sassy. And you don't lick me in the face, that's nasty. Hey, puppy dog, bounce it in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. Puppy dog, bounce it in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. Bounce.
Oh boy. Hello, chat. Oh, this is gonna take a little while, isn't it?
His mom watched
Hi,
Christian broadcasts.
long time no see.
Life.
Hello, chat room. Happy August. Happy Monday. We're so back. It's him, it's me.
Your son has become corrupted by sin.
Okay. Can I...
To be saved.
I feel like last time I tried to do this, it didn't work. Like, how do I turn down the sub notifications without recent events? Look, sorry for anyone who's done text to speech. We're gonna mute that again. Hello, everybody. I'm back. It's me,
Follow your instructions,
Jim.
Lord. I have faith in thee. Isaac's mother.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you.
Isaac in his room, away from the
First.
of the world.
First, thank you, the Sea Toad, for your Prime.
Heard the voice of God.
Thank you, JH Speng, for 50 months.
Done as I've asked, but I still question your.
That was like a month and a half ago.
Prove your faith. I will ask one more thing.
Today, thank you, Anonymous Gifter, for gift subs to Brandick, HD, Tomo, Sheldork, Fallen, ZXC, Chonger, MC Loser, Infernus, Rodzos, Crazy Vampire, CBB, BB, Adirophilia. Thank you. Okay, I was getting a little emotional listening to my music and starting up my stream after 2 months away. Sorry I've been gone. Thanks for sticking around. I'm pleased to see all of you. Thank you for the tier 1. Sea Toad, thank you for the Prime. Mindy, Adam, Jared, Matthew, Zoe,
Scrambling around his room.
AJ, did I say AJ? I'm trying to scroll. Acetot again, Exeat, thank you. Thank you, MC, for a gift sub. Hello, Axo. Hello, everybody. Catch you later. You have more viewers in German right now? No. Hi. Thank you, Anon, for a gift sub to Ivy. Thank you all for being here. What's on my shirt? This is Yume Nikki. It's new. Thanks for noticing. Let's see. I can't even scroll up because Zoe Rigatoni's Pug Please during the puppy dog dance has blotted out the sun. I can't see who else said hello at the start, but I can read messages now. Hello. You do have more viewers in German? It's Treasure Weekend. Hello, Andres. Hello, Harmony. Hello, Ali. Hello, Zoe Rigatoni. Hi, Zoe. Why are our names purple? Because they have to be, so they all show up. Hello, Queen. Hello, Guardian. Hello, Sunset. How you doing? How you been? It's been 2 long months of zero poison type. I don't like purple. Turn me back. There's some changes coming. Maybe we'll talk about them. Hello, other poison. And Infernus. And Tomo. I was first. I'm so cool. I'm gonna cry. Hello, Tomo. You were first. How much Yuri did you read during the break? Crazy Vampire. Thank you for the gift sub to Skullcat. Where you been? I thought you were dead. No. No, unknown. I am here. I don't know, I've been around. He's homophobic? No. I didn't leave my chat behind because like 30 to 50% of you are trans. I love all of you. You're not dead? Damn. No, still not dead, God. Still got the chance. Maybe I'll still be the first to get it, you know? How's the job? How's the Arby's? How's life? It's good. The Crazy Vampire, thank you for the gift sub. Did I already say that? Anonymous, thank you for gift sub to D-Bun. Are you really gonna leave Twitch soon? I know that's the question on everyone's mind since I've been slow playing a bunch of big news that's happening. Let's get things started with one. I am going to be talking about what's happening over the next month or so. Over the course of this week. I'm not gonna come in and be like, hey, here's exactly what's happening, because Wednesday is the planned day for that. But a couple notes to start off the stream on a positive note. I am not retiring. I am not leaving Twitch. But Poison Type will be dead as of Friday. Your hair looks nice today. Thank you, Roach. Hello, Roach. Hello, Fishy, and hello, HD. Thank you all for joining me today. Rebranding, something like that. We'll talk about it more. They trans my gender while you were away? Oh, you added an extra pronoun. Are you collecting them? Congratulations, Matthew. Harmony, thank you for the 22 months. Terravin, thank you for the Prime. Pregnant Sonic 2 is in production. My parents called me the moment Puppy Dog ended to say, oh my god, Poison Type's back. Tell your parents I said thank you. Poison Type was 6 underscores. You got it, Ophelia. Oh man. D-Bun, enjoy your vacation. Thank you for swinging by. We'll talk about it a lot. We'll talk about it a lot. Today, I want today to be, I've been gone 2 months. Let's come on and just let's just take some breaths, just enjoy each other's company. Which Pokemon type are you switching to? Wind type? I don't know. Maple Moon, thank you for paying forward the gift sub they got from an anonymous gifter to POISONTYPE underscore. I missed the train, terrible news. It still says level 7 on my screen. Jesus, thank you, Chad. Mind you, to answer your question, how does it feel to take 2 months off and get $1 billion? I don't know if I'll ever get another chance to say so. The Spelunky 2 mod looks crazy. Maybe we'll play Spelunky 2 again someday. For today, hey, where did we leave off 2 months ago, chat? I believe it was, like, Monday afternoon in early June when I'm like, hey, sorry, chat, no Monday stream today. But boy, maybe we'll do it Tuesday to bring it back. And then I got sad and disappeared for 2 months. Oh, man. What I said was, real life comes first. And I always get in my head a little bit as a very small creator that I am, of being like, oh, stay tuned, more Poison Type is in the works. Oh boy. Make sure you stick around and follow for updates on what Poison Type's doing. I always get in my head where I'm like, does anyone really care? But I'm lucky that I have clearly 64-ish people who are very interested in seeing whatever content I put out and hanging out with each other, and that's really nice. Thanks for always being here, chat. Iviori, I love you too. Hello, Remy. Hello, Clarinetta. I care we love you. I love you too. Mwah. Hello, Rodzos. Hello, Stabs. Stabs McGee, thank you for the tier 1. Thank you for the 55 months. That's a long time. I beat Celeste Advanced Lobby and Strawberry Jam today. You're proud of me? That's hard, right? Probably. I am proud of you. Hello, Aces. Hello, Guardian. Hello, anyone else I've missed? Maple, did I even say hi to you, or am I just pretending you don't exist? I'm here for my yearly appearance, however, I also care. Thanks. Just thanks, you know? Thank you. Thanks for coming back. Thanks for being excited with me. The news will be slow roll, but we'll talk about what's actually happening on Wednesday. For today, remember this Binding of Isaac game? Where we last left off before I disappeared for 2 months. We were on day, what, 5? Of a brand new Deathless No Reset Dead God file. Took you long enough. I know. And look at that, we have all these challenges done because I'm on the wrong file. We do have a lot of really difficult challenges done. Where we left off, I'd done Speed, I'd done Back Asswards, I'd done April's Fool, I'd done Ultra Hard, Bloody Mary looms in the distance, but we didn't unlock Lost yet, but we have the full game unlocked. Maybe we'll get Tainted Isaac today. Maybe, did we ever do? We'll go and get us a D6. I think it's gonna be good. Let me know if you need anything. I'll be in your walls. Thank you, Axo. I just noticed I got a sub. I think Anonymous. Judas? Oh, delete this. That's where we last left off. That was the last run we did for this file. So all of the hardest challenges, except for probably Bloody Mary, are done. That's good. The community that you've gathered is the first that I've truly felt welcome and loved. In the 2 months I've been gone, even as that small creator I was talking about, we should delete this. Shut up. Even as the small creator I was talking about, I got messages at least every couple of days from people who were just like, "Hey, Poison, I like your content. I hope you're doing good. Hey, Poison, I miss hanging around. Hey, Poison, I hope you get back to it soon. Hey, Poison, what you do around here means a lot to me. So thank you for that. You know, I forgot to DM you. No, and anyone who didn't, you're here now. Anyone who's not here now but is watching the VOD later, you matter. Anyone who isn't here and misses the whole big rebrand, then figures out what happens in like a month, that matters too. You know? You ever watch that German clip I sent? I did, actually. Hey, Poison, thank you, MC. Z-Bunk, thank you for 23 months. P-Type, he's back, chat, wowie. True. Okay, I think the worst is over. I'm gonna unmute notifications again. Thank you for the level 7 hype train and 35 gift subs, chat. Jesus Christ. I missed you so much. I've missed it here too. I've missed it a lot. Just being able to make something cool that people care about. And that's what I'm trying to say. If I talk about it too much, I'll probably get emotional and stuff. Rebrand? Everyone keeps guessing. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. Hello, Melon. Hello, Aces. Hello, Hammy. Do you wanna do something? Do you wanna do something simple and boring? The most boring things? We can talk about it. It'd be like everything will change forever. Also, we should just play some game. Hey, if you're in the Discord chat, if it's a big surprise to you that suddenly Poison Type's back because you're not in the Discord and you haven't caught my my updates, join the Discord. There'll be more information coming this week. But for now, for tonight, yeah, the stream title says my stream is ending forever, and it's true in some ways, but for tonight, let's just enjoy what we have in front of us. That will be the theme, is being thankful, chat. Being thankful for each other. Hope you're well. I'll see you eventually IRL. I would like that very much. Let's make some plans. You have my number, right? Well, it's 315. Or I'll get your number from Devin or something. I'm sure he has everyone's number. Let's do XXXXXXXXL. Because this is a good time to like talk about it. Sunset, to answer your important question, when I'm talking about real life stuff came first. Part of me is kind of like, I don't know. I took 2 months off by surprise with no notice and just disappeared, and now I'm back. And No, I didn't have any. I didn't have like any family tragedies. Nobody's died. I'm not secretly sick and putting on a brave face. Like there's so many things that kind of vague update could be, but really it's just stuff, you know. Life is hard. Love is hard. I am okay. And I'm actually okay. How's Kylie doing? Kylie's doing good. She is currently out camping with a friend of hers, so she will not be around all week. You killed someone? No. No, I have not committed any crimes. I have not developed any new addictions or gone back to old ones. Sometimes you gotta dip for a few months, I suppose. Hello, Tetris. Welcome back. Boring. Yeah. Kylie and I almost broke up. Which I will not share a lot of details about because it's like my life, but I've kind of taken a couple months to be like, reassess my own priorities and the way I'm living, you know. You came back after a long 2 months and 2 days you'll be gone. We'll talk about it Wednesday. I'm glad you're well. Thank you, Dark Contrition. Made sure to pop in. Thank you, Grape Tape. You had to disappear to play test with Eugenics. Thank you, Terravan, for leaking the future info. Yes, Admin McMillan is taking over this channel. That's what I feared when you disappeared. Sometimes life just hits you and that's okay. That is very true, Base. Hello, Base. Do what makes your heart happy? Kylie makes my heart happy. And love is difficult, man. I've had to reassess, like, the way I handle conflict. I've had to reassess the way I act in a relationship. I haven't always been good at it, you know? Does Kate have Twitch account? Yes, Kate later. If you're talking about Kylie, she is Smiley Kylie, yes. My IRL girlfriend, who I'm talking about here for anyone out of the loop. And you know, I'm starting up like personal therapy. Kylie and I have done couples therapy in the past, but I mean, we're old and we've both seen a bunch of stuff. It's hard, you know? Being married is hard, yeah. And that's what it comes down to, is when I'm talking about this big real life stuff that's kept me from streaming, it hasn't been anything like huge and deep and tragic, you know? He's back in type year than ever. Hello, Roxoma. Welcome. And I'm just in time for Fish August, it's true. But Kylie is doing good, I'm doing good. We've figured out, like, better ways to be partners to each other. And it's good that I've taken this time to just be like, make sure my priorities are in order, you know? It's been good to focus on, like, I don't know, reconnecting with family. With, reaffirming why I like the people I like and trying to spend time with them.
I'm excited.
Yeah, we'll just leave that, that's fine. Hope therapy won't cost you too much. Yeah, the therapist I picked up has like a sliding scale for broke people like me, which is cool. Unfortunately, my insurance doesn't cover it, but I need to, you know? I need to talk to somebody about all this stuff going on in my head all the time. It's just a healthy thing, you know? That's how I'm looking at it. But short version, everything is okay. Everything is okay and I'm okay. But I just haven't had, like... I've tried to prioritize these other things, but I've also tried to acknowledge that I just play way too many video games in my free time. That I've had too many days the last couple of years of just like, I'm not working, I'm not streaming. Oh, I'll play Poker Rogue for 14 hours. To distract myself from the things that I know are wrong about my life and I want to fix, but I'm just not doing a great job, you know? Or like... I finally have some time to myself, some time to just exist and be me. I'll play Rivals of Aether 2 for 10 hours and then go to bed unfulfilled. And have all these things I want to do for my stream and all these things I want to create and I just don't do them. I'm trying to build up better coping mechanisms. Just be a better and healthier person, you know? So that's like the short version of all of the things I've been taking time away from Twitch and away from content creation to focus on. Aren't any like big world-ending, life upending changes. It's just like, just trying to be a better version of me, you know? I think that's important. So that's that. Besides that, Kylie and I went to New York City with Magnus. That was super cool. Magnus, my old pal Magnus Smash. Self-improvement is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm always trying to be the best version of myself, you know. That I can, you know. Best version of you is a slug? Well, that's what I'm trying to change. Magnus Carlson, the chess guy? No, my old friend Magnus Smash, who was around for the early days of POISONTYPE, and now, like, works every day that I stream. He's in a band with Kylie now. He's the lead singer for a little local band called the Minora Keys. and it's super cool. For those that don't know Magnus, he's a killer singer, like a really serious talent. I ain't giving him credit for anything, but he's extremely, extremely talented. And like a band Kylie was in, yeah, he can do AC/DC, he can do Queen, he can do anything. He's amazing. If I can get my hands on some footage, I would love to share it in chat. But yeah, so we got to go to New York City. We got to hang around in Brooklyn. That was super cool. And honestly, even though I've been gone 2 months, I don't have a ton else to report outside of just, you know, working and trying to be me and focusing on myself and trying to do good things. I guess it doesn't really matter. All that matters is we're here now, chat room. All that matters is the present. Tropicamide hurts me in particular. I like the idea that I think I'm doing more damage than I do. I love a run where I have a tears down and no tears up or damage up. Trying to spread evil in the world? That is your right as a furnace. That is okay. Thanks, Todd. Welcome. How you doing? We're here on a completely ordinary Monday, just talking about stuff, you know. Not in a great place financially. Finding a job post-uni is hard. But I'm in a great place poison point-wise. Because Shark has refunded you several times every time you've spent. There you go, base. Diapers paying off here 2 rooms in a row. Did it? I literally wasn't even paying attention. I've never seen, like, used diaper do anything, but I guess you're right. I guess those have just been normal flies. I hate thinking the tears should be doing more damage, but aren't. That's the agent of chaos in me who's just like, I genuinely like Tropicamide. Who doesn't like a range up, you know? Yeah, I've long said use diaper is like the worst trinket in the game, but maybe not right now. Have there been any patches since I've been gone, chat? Is there new stuff that's just suddenly gonna catch me off guard? Be funny. That was a poor bomb. I could have used one over here and caught that bomb route early, I think. Or I could have just used Blank Rune and hoped it was Hagalaz too. Okay, I feel better. Neither of those would have really done anything anyway. Is You're Gonna Die trinket? Torn card? I love that thing. There's been even new patches. Fashionable. Pirate trying to stay fashionable. Good message. Quality message. Like the message. Does he have a chance to die randomly every tick? Yeah, I love Damocles. If that's just built in, you know, makes my job easier. I don't have to do this challenge anymore. So here's the thing, chat. Though I keep saying we're going to be talking about the future of Poison Type on Wednesday, what I am going to say is I'm not retiring streaming. We're going to, in some form, continue. And I think this is going to be my last Deathless Dead God file. If I die on this file moving forward, I am going to continue until it is done. And if I do die, if we don't get the world's first Deathless Dead God this time, which is unlikely, then we're just gonna finish it up and get a dead god and minimal death dead god and go from there. Retiring Poison Type and starting a podcast? Yeah, I'm just gonna be Jim. I'm just gonna come on and talk. A lot of people still watch, which feels nice. I think Deathless Dead God is a little bit unlikely, maybe? Yeah. Yeah. Poison Talks only? Yeah, it'd be a fun world. First Deathless, there's still time. Be pissed if Poison did that. No, again, I've learned my lesson from past bits where I've built up a thing to be way too big and then didn't deliver. This thing I'm talking about is a big deal, but let me remind everyone again, is for those who just joined or those who skipped ahead in the VOD or whatever, that I am not retiring, I'm not going away, okay? Death Much Dead God? Again, that sounds way easier. Only Poison Talks? I think there's a competing website with a similar title, but we can make it work. Glad we have a damage up now.
Speed up.
We can give you the honorary Deathless Dead God trophy. Like a really famous alumni from a school or something. Hey, you're a doctor now. But yes, I don't want anyone, like, actually losing sleep because their favorite creator is disappearing forever. Just so you know. Can you tell Magnus he's a good singer? Absolutely. I gotta get him on here. You can tell him yourself. Maybe you wanted to say. Chris Barnes, hello! I guess I could use this friendly ball lever, huh? Who gets your stream key? Maple called dibs. Darren, I heard you quit your job. Congratulations. Let's say you're a pillar of the Poison Type community, but we all know it's Ruby Rose. If you're talking about Ruby True, the Twitch ambassador who does ASMR, that's correct, I agree. If you're talking about Ruby Ruse, you're still somehow correct. He's very handsome. Rebranding the Magnus Music Band? That'd be lovely. Maple's not going to do anything with that? You underestimate Maple's streaming prowess. Have you ever been to a Maple Moon stream? They're quality stuff, actually. Speaking of Ruby Ruse, pet. Hello, Spaceman. How you? May I ask where you're going? All will be revealed this upcoming Wednesday. Today, we're just here to play the video game. Can we please keep the questions just about Rampart? Today, we're just doing some challenges, some simple runs. We're doing XXXXXXXL. Maple introduced me to Nubbies. Maple's Nubby stream is great. +2, thank you, Cade. I will not be disappearing from the internet, but Poison Type will be. Sorry to be vague. I'm sorry for anyone who is getting kind of irritated that I keep hinting at it, but if people keep asking, I'm going to keep gently saying, we'll talk about it on Wednesday. Right on. Right on. I'm rebranding to King Right On, my old AOL username from 1994. 1997. Want to play Rabbit and Seal with you? What's that? Is that like a furry mountain blade? Why not now? Because there's... I'm waiting on one more email to finalize everything. And boy, I'll have egg on my face if I'm building up this big thing and then being like, whoops, sorry, it's not happening. But I'll feel a lot sillier if I tell you exactly what's going to happen and then like it doesn't go through with Twitch. So there is a reason. But I have been in talks with Twitch higher ups for some time about this change. That's what I'll give you for now. You don't know Rabbit and Seal? It's an MMO raid roguelike? Finally moving into Doug. Still never emailed Doug. I probably should. Poison Type, are you a furry? No. But I grew up in the 90s, and like... The effect of Disney's Robin Hood and SWAT Cats and Animaniacs especially cannot be understated for every kid in the 90s. The way Nala looked at Simba and the Lion King in that one Elton John scene. So no, I would not call myself a furry. I do not have a persona, but I'm only human. Space Jam, Lola Bunny, yep. All men of a certain age are a little bit furry. Anyone who disagrees is lying to themselves, not lying to you. Oh my God, Queen! I forgot I put that there. Congratulations on your VIP until the end of the Dead God file. Can you buy a letter? Okay. Boy, you ever had my secret word? I believe I did. That's another thing. Thank you for reminding me. Hello, Abs. Hello, Abstract. Hi, Abs. Thank you for reminding me to say hi to Abs. And also, I've been spending the last couple days really doing my best to get through my massive backlog of DMs, unanswered DMs from my time away, and unanswered emails on my business account that actually gets people being like, please play my game on stream. If I haven't responded to you yet, I will in the next couple days. But I have also gone back and added any missing words to the best of my ability, I think. Are Poison Type, are redeems changing when Poison Type ends? Yes. I didn't send you any DMs? You're welcome to now. Anyone who didn't send me any DMs wishing me well while I was away, you're welcome to right this minute. And I will answer you in order of date. My words. Your words are in, Fishy. I'm gonna lose all my points. We'll talk about it. So yeah, one last little thing before I stop IRL vague posting. Everything is going to be revealed on Wednesday. And what was I gonna say? I already forgot. Can I just tell your digital face we're glad to see you again? I'm glad to see you too, Radsoma. Especially as a much more recent P-typer. Thanks for sticking around while I was gone. He's creating a new channel just so he doesn't have to clean out Nightbot manually. We have so many commands. P-typer, I do have to use the bathroom. Will I lose them in the crossfire? That's up to Infernus. Infernus is one of the few people who know what's actually happening. Because Infernus does have to do some behind-the-scenes work for whatever we're changing. Zoe, come on. You don't want to get you don't want to get banned right before everything changes, do you? One gorse pills? Yeah, exactly. I would never ban Zoe. A timeout, maybe. I'll miss the one horse pills command. Petrus Rex, welcome back. I am alive. I exist. I'm still me for now. We're doing XXXXXXXL, so I have time to just like talk about stuff. I'm becoming the Twitch CEO. No. Is the big announcement that you're pregnant? That I'm pregnant? That I'm pregante? Hello, Triple B. Triple B, would you in particular please DM me because I finally started distributing the last Poison Pit prizes from a year ago and I owe you 10 bucks? Can you burn a Luigi board? Yeah. That's an all-timer. Hope you don't think I forgot. Yeah, I'm gonna be a reaction streamer. Just gym type. That's the rebrand. I'm gonna be gym type. Are you perhaps becoming the physical embodiment of Twitch by uploading your brain to their servers? That sounds like a lot of work. We play Guess Who with the nose? Am I gonna have a mustache? Will I wear a funny hat? Will I wear a wig? One of those is true. I feel like this is going pretty well for XXXXXXL. Thank you, Fanny Pack. Very cool. Sure. These Rotten Hearts have been great, but I think that's a good look. Do you remember your active item? Right. So I haven't played Isaac in ages. For a while there. So since they added the leaderboards for online dailies, there was a while where I was doing the daily every single day. And one day my internet went out and I disconnected and it counted as a loss. So for what, 124 days straight I played the daily and I didn't die once. But then for the last 2 months I haven't played the daily. I have not played Isaac since the last time, I think since the last time I streamed it. All right, my active item. Stop teasing us, Poison. People keep asking about it. I'm still streaming. I'm not retiring. The big news is big enough and like still has one more signature to get from Twitch higher ups that I'm going to be a little shy about it, and we'll talk about it on Wednesday. Okay, I promise. Tell us the rebrand already. We're ditching Poison Type. I'm just gonna be Jim. There you go. You can stop asking now. Is this satisfactory? Does that answer everything? The unfulfilled charity incentives. We're doing those. Jim Shadow Legends. Oh man. Ace, I think you have a better idea than mine. I think we should do that now. On Wednesday, we're all sitting down for the big parent talk. Yeah. Hire me as a full-time content creator assistant. Oh my goodness. That would be wonderful. I wish I could afford that. Actually post to YouTube. Your vagueness scares me or gives me a sense of foreboding. That's why I'm trying to be like comforting and be like, everything is okay, chat. Everything's gonna be okay. Started to be vague. Genuinely, I'm sorry. We'll figure it out, okay? We'll get through this together. You can trust me. Have some trust in your creator. Your content creator. I don't have a god complex. It's okay. Everybody panic. Live in the moment, chat. Live in the present. Someone posted a very nice message about how the present was the past, and my presence is a present, kiss my ass, and I liked it, and I was gonna read it all out, but I'm too distracted. Good morning. Hello, Ivanor. Eat Sherma. I is the bigger streamer. Just eat the smaller ones. I guess I could use this Deathless too. Have you and your family been okay while you're away? Yes, I think right after you left, I'm like, by the way, Sunset, to answer your question, yes, me and my family are healthy, everything is okay, I've just been going through personal stuff. I answered your question in great detail to everyone else. For the past 4 nights, I've been dwelling on death and what happens after. Yeah, I started doing that at like age 10. It sucks. I get it. That's why it's why it's important to live in the present and enjoy what you've got. Nothing is promised. Jim cloned himself and then the clone died. I have not been experimenting with human cloning. That is also worth bringing up.
experimental pill.
Happy Jim's still here. I started watching, I didn't see anything for a while. I also, it's worth saying, I did not leave Twitch, like, particularly because of you, Petrus Rex. That feels important. I cornered myself. It's a doodle. Health is not looking great. You see this, the Skong trailer? Yes. No. But I saw the news that the Silk Song trailer is real and is actually going to be a thing soon. I didn't actually watch it. But Ali, yes, Sunset by Plane messaged me like, well, look who it is! Because saw you in the background of a Marvel Rivals video. I'm like, oh, Ali. Oh, Jim Pac-Man World 2 repack? That I didn't hear about either. It's throwing her, am I playing well? I have no further information. I just got a screenshot of your name. I don't think we can comfortably death's this. Yeah. With my little demon baby. But I should be using death's list a little more. Well, that shot speed down isn't looking great for me. Give me a blue heart now, though, and I'm good. That's not a blue heart. You finally played Deltarune? No, I've done nothing interesting. But I'm up to an 80% shiny Pokedex in Pokerogue. And I got Master last season in Rivals of Aether 2. Unsubbed? I'm not like anti-Deltarune. I'll probably play it someday. It's on the backlog. Yeah, this isn't going great. Hopefully we at least get the shop and it's got a heart in it, not a thing. Not a greed fight. It's not going bad though. Like, my damage is good at this point. Should you play Pokerogue and Rivals 2 for 10 hours straight? Some days, yeah. And that's what I'm talking about. That's like why I'm trying to become a better version of myself, because my coping mechanisms for just like being alive are just playing the same 3 games for most of my life, and that's what I've been working on, just working on myself and trying to do better with that. Because it's been a huge detriment the last couple of years. I've allowed myself to just waste my time. Waste my time not with new experiences, not with like playing video games that are fun and interesting like Deltarune or like Neon White or like anything that I'm like, oh, he's on the backlog and I should play it. I should finally play Persona 5. I should finally play Cult of the Lamb. But I'm just like, no, I'm playing the same 3 games for 14 hours a day and getting nothing out of it, and I need to do better. That's what I've been working on, and if I'm not doing that all the time, then maybe I can finally get myself back into being a content creator and making things that I like and make people happy and that I'm proud of and proud to show off with the community that I've built. You know? Video games are nice. They've been my hobby my whole life. And that's also been like, that's been a non-zero factor in my absence, where I'm just like, man, I'm wasting so much of my time playing video games. Oh well, time to get back to the stream where I play video games for 5 hours a night. And I've had to like separate that out in my mind, that this is different from that. This is different from sitting there and just like, well, I guess I'll spend 4 hours a day on the Spelunky daily again every day. Because I just need another $7.99. Coming on here is like I'm creating something and bringing a community together. And I've had to like, there was a little while where I'm like, I need to stop playing games in general. They're ruining my life. And there's a little while where I'm like, well, I should have a coping mechanism. It's okay if sometimes I just waste a week. And it's frustrating. It's frustrating to like look back at a full month, like the full month of June, and just be like, I don't have anything to show for it. You know? And sorry if this is a bit of a bummer or like a downer or too real, but like, I want to do more. I want to be more, you know? I'm gonna do that. That makes sense. It make me question my own coping mechanisms in relationship with video games. Hello, Clem. Something I've tried to do, where it's like I have some free time. I just work 2 doubles at my day job. I'm exhausted, and I do just want to unwind with what I've always used as a coping mechanism. I've made myself play other things that like are at the very least, even if it's all just like mindless stuff. I've quit all my gacha games. And I've been like, if I'm going to play games, I want to get an experience out of it, you know? I want to... So I downloaded Archipelago, if anyone's familiar with that, like the multi-game randomizer thing, and I've been doing like different Zelda game randomizers. That's been fun. I played a little bit of golf with your friends with, formerly Manga Magoo. Now Boric Sot, that was fun. And maybe we'll be seeing that in the future of the stream. So I've been trying to do that more, and like that's part of the reason I stopped doing the Isaac daily every day, because it started to be like the gacha games that have been a problem for me in the past, or like the MMOs I've played in the past, where it's like, okay, time to sit down and spend an hour doing this thing that's become an obligation and isn't as much fun to me anymore, you know? And it has taken it's taken me time to sit down and really examine my relationship with gaming, with my hobbies, my coping mechanisms. And I think I'm in a place where I'm like, I do feel good about coming back to streaming, you know? And I do feel like I'm not compromising myself and the work I've been doing on myself to try and have better coping mechanisms and just better, healthier habits in general. I'm not compromising that by coming on a couple days a week and playing games with you, chat room. That'll make sense. Unfortunately, we can't take that brimstone, but our T-Ray sucks anyway. Bible one-shots this boss, use it, if only. We use Bible to open that chest? I could have gone back, but it's XXXXXXXXL. We're just gonna go finish. It does know that is a lie. But it doesn't do any harm either. I think this makes sense. Thank you, Clem. I'm pleased to see you as well. I was talking earlier. I don't know if you were lurking or I just missed a bunch of messages at the start, because I don't do well when I have like 50 people talking at once. I'm not cut out to be a bigger streamer than I am. The horse game has lesbianism and transgenderism. I added what is it, Uma Musume or something? I added that to my Steam library. I thought about picking it up, but not the best time in my life for it. Listen to my messages. Yeah, flex that mod. Hi, Sunset. What was I gonna say? It does one-shot Satan, though. Just missed the Deathless there. Our damage is still only okay. It's real good, like, specifically because of Demon Baby, Forgotten Lullaby, and 120 volt, but our actual factual damage is pretty poor. Can you read my username incorrectly? Shaladork? Subtle. Talk about Uma Musume? I did watch Grand Pooh Bear play through it. That was fun. Can you read my username incorrectly too? Abstract. See, I added the A. Shaladork. It's my favorite restaurant. Well, it's a little fancy for my blood usually, but... Go to bed, glad to see you back. Thank you for being here, Clarinetta. Thank you everyone for the positivity. What I was going to say is, Clem, I don't know if I've ever told you specifically that, the message you sent me a couple of years ago at this point is something I regularly look back on as like a distillation of this is why I stream. This is why I do what I do. And I've never blown up your spot or leaked your DMs or told everyone what it is, but just like, it's along the lines of, hey, what you do matters. And it means a lot to me, man. Just to get that kind of feedback and that kind of like, hey, I appreciate you in a real way. So I don't want to sound disingenuous when I throw up like everyone in the same pot of thank you for your kind messages. I'll get back to you soon. I'm a streamer. And there's something to be said about parasocial relationships with people online, but it's real cool. It's real cool that I get that kind of stuff from people that I've grown to like over years of being online. I'm glad you like me too. P-type stream gaining confidence. Yeah, Sunset, you're different. I take full credit for you getting into the FGC. And like all of your IRL friends, like you owe me. You owe me for that. I'm glad I could make an impact like that. Yeah, I don't think I've ever told you directly, but when I read it out loud to Kylie, and I like teared up. I'm like, this is awesome. This is why I do what I do, and it feels really, really nice. Thank you. Give poison your friends. 33% of your friends belong to me. Not like 33% of each of their bodies. Starting college next month? You getting back on that horse? Gonna eat that horse? Nice. 60% is 0-0. Shut up. I need that 33% of me. You could figure it out. You can give like one limb, a gallbladder, an appendix, a spleen. You don't need a spleen to survive. Just eat the red blood cells yourself, you coward. FGC, fighting game community, yes. I need that spleen poison? My buddy Salt City Splayer doesn't have a spleen. Because he has cytopenia, where his platelets try to eat themselves. During the hiatus, I finished college? Get it. Sorry I stole your thunder by getting to announce it to 70 of your closest friends. Can we get some claps in chat for base? You made it, you did it. Good job. Salt Spleeny Slayer. Alright, I'm changing his name in my phone, thank you. You should all move to Melbourne. Did I say it right? Do I have an Australian accent now? College is smelly. I finished summer semester this week. Oh yeah, you had to go to summer school. Your grades were bad. Sorry. Close enough, Jim. Melbourne. Melbourne. It's M-E-L-B-I-N, isn't it? They gave me a magical piece of paper that means I still can't get a job. Hooray! You did it. Hey, we can do the mom fight twice here. Go get Polaroid and negative. We have Polaroid unlocked, don't we? We might not. I don't know if I have Polaroid unlocked. Use the 5 pip? I will not. We're already a half an hour into this run, and I'm glad I started with XXXXXXXXL. Just to have some time to talk about stuff. Make XXXXXXXL. Go to delirium, sure. Use blank rune on a special pile. You're so smart, mindy. How many letters is it? XXXXXXXL? I believe there's 8 X's. If there's not, then this bit has just been wrong for years. Oh, there goes our tier rate even further. That's good. Boric Sot! Thank you for helping me rebuild my confidence by playing games with me over the break. Thank you for reminding me that I have fun when I play video games with people I care about. Thank you for being...
Good night, Borix Cabos.
Good night. Boric, are you free tomorrow? Are you free tomorrow for a little chat in my morning, your afternoon? Are you available? Are you available? Please answer me before you leave. Oh my goodness, Boric, please. You don't play Tekken with me? Does that mean you don't care about me? It means I don't care about Tekken. Sorry. You Bible on this boss and insta-kills it? This one? Well, let's see if that's true. It does not. Still worked out pretty fine, though. Finally, it tears up. Didn't even try. How do you know? You're right. What a floor? Yeah, wide boss rooms like that, and on XL floors, no multiple X's. Wide boss rooms like that on XL floors have weird generation. They can be just like right next to the start, which is wonderful on this challenge if you find it immediately, like I just did, and really frustrating if you go the wrong way immediately. Oops. Well, I guess I didn't miss. I answer goodnight, maybe. Neat. I will DM you to like tomorrow morning or afternoon for you. That wasn't XL? Oh, maybe it wasn't. No, it wasn't. What I was trying to say, well, I was trying to juggle 3 conversations in my head at once. XL boss rooms on regular floors have weird generation and can be right next to the start. And that's XXXXXXXL. We did it. Oh goodness, that achievement number has stayed stagnant for such a long time. And now we finally get to take it up. This is a good return stream. I'm gonna end now. You may now cease. Not really, I'm not gonna end. We're gonna... I don't know if it's gonna be a super long stream tonight, but it feels so good to be getting back into it. And thank you again for sharing with me, chat. But I didn't realize how bad I had to use the bathroom until like basement 2 of XXXXXXXXL. So stick around and then we'll keep doing the thing, okay? I'm glad you're here. Been gone 2 months, still remember to unmute my mic. Yeah, I still got it. How's your Monday going, chat? How have you all been, huh? Tall, shark, and handsome. Can't hear, shut up. We've been good? Good. Harmony, if you're around at the end of the stream, remind me. I will drop a raid to the girlfriend. Frowns.
Rip POISONTYPE.
Sorry. Sorry, I only tell Ali to shut up. Packing to move? Brownie face? I hope the new place is even better. How's it going? Good. We'll remind you. Nice. Shark, thank you for 55 months. R.I.P. POISONTYPE. We hardly knew ye. Not bad. Not bad is a good start. That's good, Clem. I've been bad. That's nowhere to go but up. Right, Red? Going to the dentist today? I love the dentist. Tooth pain is the worst pain. And, like, even if they're sadists, like, you get to feel good. Rat Monster's nuts, dude. Rat Monster is crazy. I love watching that dude play. I'll miss you. Hello, Drek. We'll talk about it on Wednesday. I'm not leaving, but there's stuff I can't quite talk about until Wednesday. I had awful tooth pain while you were on break. Is it healed now? You got the tooth removed? Good. Good, I'm glad. My usual bar for summers are pretty low. It has been a weird-ass summer. Like, all of June was the dreariest it's ever been in New York. You're a cool poison person? No, you. Tell me about your tooth. The time that I got one of my wisdom teeth removed without anesthesia. That was fun. We'll talk about the tooth with lies on Wednesday, okay? Yeah, the worst pain you felt in your life because you can't do anything about it. When you have bad enough tooth pain, it's just like nothing touches it, dude. So my wisdom teeth are all impacted, and I have my bottom two still, and they're like broken and gross, but I just haven't had good enough dental insurance to go and fix it. Shark, would you like to redo the high command for our friend Harmony? Went to the hospital, they gave me opioids. When my top right wisdom tooth was like really impacted, part of it broke off. I had to go straight to an emergency dentist. This was 10 plus years ago. Thank you, Sunset. And like a piece of it broke off in the night, and then I woke up at like 5 a.m. I googled some like home remedies, put some baking soda and shit on it. It didn't touch it. So long story short, I had to go to the emergency dentist, and they're like, we can get this out today. Like, the guy was like, I would go on lunch break. I'm supposed to go on lunch break, but this sucks. Let's get that thing out of your head. So they gave me some anesthetic, and then they poked at it, and they're like, can you feel that? I'm like, yes. Like, oh. And they gave me like a double dose of whatever local tooth anesthetic, and they poked at it. They're like, can you feel that? I'm like, yes. They're like, well, I don't want to do anything until the anesthesia takes. And I'm like, no, yank it out of my goddamn head. And they did, without anesthetic, and like without it being numbed. And there was this poor little intern who couldn't have been like past her early 20s, who was just horrified at the idea that like the doc had to like brace himself on my shoulder to yank it. But the moment that tooth left my head, like, it was just this massive relief. And I'm just like, no, that's awesome. That's wonderful. Thank you. And I went home and I like dabbed some whiskey on it and went to bed for like 8 hours. It's the manliest I've ever felt in my life. Still wouldn't recommend it to anybody. And then like a couple months later, this one, the one on the left started to get kind of shitty. So I went back in, and the little intern who was there was just like, I recognize you. I know you. Just like, I scarred her. Like, I don't know if I was her first like wisdom tooth removal. So I got the masculine tag? Kind of is. But the legend or poison tooth it was. I'm 24 and still have 2 baby teeth? Like on a necklace? Neat. Anyway, don't neglect tooth pain, chat. It's no good. It's no fun. I'm 37, I still have a baby tooth. Do you really? Pretty Poo, hello. I've missed you. How you doing? I haven't missed you as much as I've missed others in chat, all of my other viewers, because I still know you're out there watching Caleb D YouTube videos and seeing you chatting. I'm glad you've had your entertainment while I've been away. Shout out to Caleb D, love that guy. Did you see the what was the crazy game I just watched? There's a cooldown? Yeah, there's like, I think it's like a half an hour cooldown for the high command, just because I never do it. Not the same. He's getting married today? Oh man, today's the live stream of Caleb D's marriage? Should we raid him? Is it happening later? I've been looking forward to that. Good for him, man. Yeah, for those who don't know, my favorite Magic Gathering streamer, Caleb D. Christy! Hello, Crimson! Hi, Christy! Hi! End stream, the stream sucks. No, we already told our girlfriend she would get viewers? Okay. He can get married without me. I missed you too, Christy. He committed earlier this year to a 365 challenge where he streams every single day. And like had to tell his fiance live on the stream, like, hey, you saw what happened, right? I committed to this. We're gonna have to live stream the wedding. I don't think he's actually streaming it. Oh, he was talking about like trying to make it work. If he can't, then that's probably for the best. Let's do demo, man. The stream is awesome. Thanks. It's a shame it's going away forever. Talk about it Wednesday. Christy, how are you? How have you been? He is streaming today. He has to. He promised. Isn't this literally a dog bit? Who? Well, that's a shame. We can't do anything with that. I guess if we get an attack fly, we can go in and get a coin. I got a kitten like a month ago? I saw. Oh, I'm part of the Finna gang. Didn't I react to it? Oh, is this guy who's a bell pepper? What's a potato? It's possible. It is. Bark. Sunset, you missed Puppy Dog. Or you didn't, but Puppy Dog's over. No more barking. Unless Quintuple Dog shows up. Alright. For you, Christy, the world.
Box like this, don't stop, bounce with it. Puppy dog, bounce it in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. You a good little puppy, you don't live on the street. You don't want no money, you want something to eat. Got your own water bowl, you don't need my drink. Take a shit and walk off like your shit don't stink. You your own boss, you don't need no leash. All your shots up to date, you ain't got no fleas. Bounce it puppy, like you're trying to get free. Bounce it puppy, little puppy, bounce it for me. You can hang with your girls or you can chill with a treat. I can leave you in your cage and you won't even pee. You can fetch a ball, but you ain't fetch it for free. You can chill in the house, but you love when we leave. You a good puppy, you ain't sassy. You don't lick me in the face, that's nasty. Said you a good puppy, you ain't sassy. And you don't lick me in the face, that's nasty. Hey, puppy dog, bounce it in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. Puppy dog, bounce it in the box like this. Don't stop, bounce with it. Bounce.
Christy, thank you for the Puppy Dog redeem. Now no one has to miss it. You want a Hot Pocket or a Pop-Tart? I haven't had Pop-Tarts in years. Go for some brown sugar cinnamon. Oh no, we exposed ourselves. No one saw. I missed it. Can you do it again? Probably in like an hour. Is the Pop-Tart Taste Test Tier List Community Charity Challenge command really dead? There's at least 3 people here who know my address. I've been there. I've been to Sunset Light Plains house, chat. Jealous? I still have a Jigglypuff that Sunset drew me by hand in my card center console that I have to look at every time I leave work. Is that too many or too few letters, chat? Shark. Shark is chat now. I guess I could go back to that Soul Heart. We don't super need it though, right? It's an awesome place for it. Nah. It's a short walk. Sure. Can we eat a Pop-Tart on Wednesday? I think it'll add to the stream. I still have my now 4-year-old box of chocolatey churro Pop-Tarts. I imagine like a fine wine or it's an expensive cheese. They've only gotten better with age. Can you come visit for one of my locals? Do they have rivals? I am a mighty good rivals player. They taste like ash. No, well, they might have a different flavor now, is what I'm saying. What's the shelf life on a Pop-Tart? I think the box is closed. I think those are incredible. The chocolatey churro Pop-Tarts? 1 year, really? Would you rather have the Isaac announcer record a voice clip for you, or Edmund yourself? Edmund. I'm a small-time streamer, but there's a non-zero chance if I just DM the Isaac announcer, he would record like poison type. I loved watching the bottom Pop-Tart tasting stream on YouTube. That's what I was talking about earlier. Like, so many times I've made promises to myself and to my chat, my stream, my viewership, you, that like, oh, I'm finally getting back to creating more stuff. It's tough to acknowledge. It's tough to like really take accountability of yourself and why your dreams haven't been fulfilled yet. Very often it's not because life isn't fair entirely. It's not because, you know, I don't know, some great cosmic conspiracy. It's because you're not doing the things you need to do to make things happen. It's tough to acknowledge that and be like, oh, well, you know, life's been in the way for me. Well, I've had a bunch going on. Well, it's like, that's why I haven't created the things I want to create. It's me. I'm the problem. And I talked about it a little before, where it's like, the biggest thing to do that I have to do is not waste so much of my time all the time, you know? I won't go back into it, and I won't belabor the point here, but the point is, if I actually wind up sticking to the healthier habits that I'm creating for myself, if I actually continue going to the gym and eating better and like spending more time doing things that stimulate my brain instead of just mindlessly playing the same 3 games for years at a time, and that's what I need to do to be able to keep those promises that I've made in the past and promises I make in the future, to be like, I want to keep making cool stuff, you know? Going to the gym. Yes. I used to be kind of swole for a little while, chat. I miss those days. I've noticed it. I've noticed it over the last few years at my restaurant day job, just like lifting racks of glasses and things, just feeling that I'm weaker than I used to be. And it's been really nice to actually go back to the gym and pick heavy things up and put them down, you know? You're still absolutely shredded. I got a little bit of muscle mass, a little bit in there. See, a little bit of bulge. You wouldn't think much of me, but you know, for a nerd. Is this up here just a gym membership? There's a B. The B is silent, that's important. Having mod here just means I get to pin messages I like, basically, yeah. Is gym short for gymnopathy #1? Is that how you pronounce it? It's probably not. I pronounce everything wrong all the time. It's not on purpose. Gymnopedy? Gymnopathy? Why am I saying it like it's Greek? How does that one go? Can you sing that one for me, Ursa? Makes me think of The End Is Nigh. We should play that someday. It's gonna go back to being a gym bro. Something like that, yeah. How's the job been? Any stories from the last few months? I have one very unfortunate story of something an older white woman said to me. That is just like, man, people are ridiculous. What are fun stories? Have there been any fun stories? Nah, I just wait tables, so just make people feel good, you know? We have one last wager to use our points. Yeah, we'll do Ultra Hard again on Friday. What did the white lady say? It involved the N-word, just so casually. Which is why I'm not gonna tell the full story, because it's just like, man, why do you gotta say this stuff? White people, am I right? I guess we can take this. A nice day to compass too. I had the money. I could have just re-rolled there. Insanity, like I actually said to her, like, do you know what year it is? Like, what are you doing? And she was kind of ashamed, but didn't understand the world enough to know really why she should have been. Type of woman like, no, I'm not racist. I have black friends. When I switch over to just being a podcast / reaction streamer next week, we'll talk about race relations in great detail. That's wild, yeah. Scott from Asperfield are supposed to be Quentin Tarantino. He wasn't talking about feet. Like they say racial slurs, but they just do it that casually. In small town upstate New York, kinda, yeah. We're just gonna emperor here. I don't feel like buying a map and then having another Curse the Blind lore. Damn. Yeah. Yep. I don't really feel like Eye of the Occult. I couldn't think of the name. Just thought Eyeball. My mother asked this Hispanic busboy if he was indigenous. I actually said, what kind of question is that? Appropriate effort. Yeah. And the bummer is, every Hispanic busboy I've ever worked with would probably just be like, no, it's all right. I get that a lot. Because the restaurant industry, people forget that we're people sometimes. His dog is a lot of work sometimes. Dog tax. Would you post a picture of said dog? And it's the kind of thing where I always try to correct that kind of behavior where I can, in a gentle way where appropriate, and in a what on earth are you doing kind of way, also inappropriate. But this one, my reaction to her in the moment, my reaction to this woman at my work was, it was an older white couple just hanging out in my medium scale steakhouse restaurant that I wait tables at. And I went over to the table, and she was just looking like her husband had just said something to her where she's like, oh, that kind of white lady offended. And I'm like, everything okay? And she just looked at me and is like, I don't know, do you think I have black person lips? Not exactly what she said, but given the context, understand. And my reaction in the moment was like, what? And she immediately got all like, oh, I'm sorry, I know. And I swear the next words out of her mouth would have been like, no, honey, I have black friends, it's okay. But I'm like, with that kind of person, if you're just like, excuse me, you can't say something like that, get out of my restaurant. They'll be like, well, I thought this was America. So I had to be like, that's inappropriate, and you can't use that kind of language. If you keep doing that, like, don't make this, why are you like this kind of reaction? And she's like, no, I know, I'm really sorry, you can't say stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, what year do you think it is? She's like, I'm sorry. So just enough shame, but not to make a scene, so she didn't feel like she had to defend her whiteness. It's not a pleasant story. I'm trying to think of, oh yeah, I had this really cute toddler in the other day. Focus on that. I don't know, man. World's crazy. World's crazy, and that's why it's important to me to have this little corner of the internet we have here where we just don't have that same kind of cynicism, where we don't have that same kind of, like, edginess. We're just nice to each other around here, and that's a nice change of pace. The toddler say something racist too? Yeah, well, he keeps saying, he kept saying cracker and honky over and over again, so that was fine. All the other white people around were just like, yeah, it's great. Get it, buddy. That's not true. Did someone say something racist? It's 2025, that happens a lot, yeah. Gotta have for dinner. I'm unsure if stream will still be on when I get back. Yeah, I don't know how late we're going tonight. Probably not super late, but I would like to stay on for a while to let people know I exist who are just coming into the stream now. But enjoy dinner base. Can I make the joke this is a Pokemon stream and you can get gym badges here? You're just in time with a message like that. What else are we gonna do? Family Man, Epic Fetus. I can actually turn up the stream instead of lurking at low volume, so my view still counts. That's a myth, I think. Someone told me like a year ago, it used to be if you were watching a stream with a volume muted, it didn't count as a view, but they've changed that in recent years. But then again, citation needed on all of the above, so. I really like having Dad's key, just to have it. But Guppy's head is just the better item, right? Can't justify not that. He's the family man from the show. The name escapes you. I should have taken the other heart first, whoopsie doodle. Pretty sure that isn't the thing anymore? Like I said, a barely audible poison in the background. Let me know next time, I'll start screaming. I think it's real because that's how I get drops. Only sometimes it works. Maybe there's something if you're watching multiple streams, like the first one you opened counts and the others don't. I don't know. But whatever. Okay, still got it. And I don't think we take devils here because I'd like to preserve my health. It's sad. Like, maybe if we get a super bandage or something, it'll feel different. But because I didn't get that soul heart I should have from the last floor, I'd rather just preserve my health and keep going. I just mute the browser tab. Surely they can't track that. If you're on Chrome, maybe. Firefox supremacy. Let's see. What else is there? I have been playing a lot of Poker Rogue, and I have enjoyed it, even though it's brain rot. I'm up to an 80% shiny dex. I have ribbons for every Pokemon, every starter. And I am going to continue playing Rivals too. Rivals of Aether, it's a very good game. If anyone would like to play. With the upcoming changes, I'm going to be doing a revamp of the Discord. I feel like we should have an FGC channel. The Smash Brothers channel is fine. We have an other games channel, that's fine. But I want to have like a fighting games channel. Especially since I have a fighting game I've been playing a bunch recently. So if any of y'all want to play some Rivals of Aether too. Game's good. Play Tekken with me? I haven't played since before Eddie. The game just pisses me off. The monetization and the gameplay and like... I really tried to like it a lot more than I do, and I just don't. You play Rivals 2, grow up? Yeah, Rivals 2 is a fun game. But maybe Sunset. I'm not going to say no, I'm not going to say never. If they add some actual factual defensive options so you can't just mash mindlessly in someone's face all the time and win, and just have your turn forever and be plus frames on everything. You bought Strive a couple days ago? Neat. If I were to get into a 2D fighter, I've thought for a long time it'd be Strive. Old Scops would probably play Tekken with you. I've been into Guilty Gear lately. I know I'd like it. Is Bridget in Strive? Was she added late? Dynamite, hello! What's happening? I'm really bad at fighting games. It's not about winning or losing. It's about getting good. You're competing against yourself. And then when you get good, it's all about winning. Dynamite, how you? What's happening? How's life? How's Minecraft, if you're still a Minecrafter? Guilty Gear is a board game? Anyone remember the old Pokemon board game? The Pokemon Legendary Trainer or whatever, where you had like a bunch of, I don't know, like pogs of all the Pokemon in Pog form? Anyone ever play that? It was like a 1999 thing. But boy, I enjoyed that game. I think I only ever played the game once, but just like setting all the Pokemon up and looking at them. Just looking at the Pokemon. That felt good. Yeah, I'm old. I'm embracing it. Chat, in like a year, I'm gonna be 40. They have a virtual tabletop, do they? That's neat. I think I'm finally just done past the point where I get like slightly offended every time I get called old, you know? Yeah, 40 might as well be 76. Unk type. High compliment, I'll take it. Tabletop Simulator, I knew what you meant, because I've never played any of them. They're all kind of the same in my mind, but... Oh, he did. Nice, I still got life in me. Unk type is crazy work. Not gonna be the rebrand. Someone in the Discord guessed what the rebrand was gonna be. Anyway, enough. Can you switch your gaming chair for a rocking chair? Okay, that message hurts me. That message hurts me a little bit, and I don't like it. I'm playing a lot of 4 Souls in it recently. I still have one singular 4 Souls promo card. Oh, you know, I guess I should pay this off. Could use a little more health. You want those gliders? I want a walker with the tennis balls on it. Is what I really want. Just so every dog I meet in public will be like my best friend, just like following me around. Yeah, a problem with Family Man is that you have a real hard time getting any actual damage. Maybe I should have taken that Devil Room, you know? I think Pokemon with clothes have the clothes separate from their body, or is that part of their skin? I don't want to think anymore about Mr. Mime that I already have, like, existentially. What if Pokemon have clothes? Gothitella? Is that part of... Is the dress part of their skin? I hate this. Scraggy? We're gonna... Part of their skin. Part of their skin. And it's like how different bugs and stuff have evolved camouflage. Pokemon are exactly the same. Evolving's their whole thing, man. You ever considered untying Makuhita's head? And it just like blows away like a balloon. Have you ever played the board game Crossfire? I haven't. But I used to see the commercial all the time. I'm not going to scream it. Like I want to every time I hear the word Crossfire. Since the early 90s. Z-Punk, I hate that so much. So very much. That game was awesome. You'll get caught up in the crossfire. Yeah. Yes. The kids don't understand, sure. Let them live in their ignorance. But yeah, I don't know. I've been thinking a lot about what it means to be an online creator. I've always been, like, open and talked about it. My experiences on Twitch and being a person who makes things that other people like. But really been thinking about that the last couple weeks. It feels real nice to be back. No tungsten, no donkey references, sorry. Well, there are donkey references. I don't know about the future of Wordman. He might be down for a couple weeks, or he might just come right back. We're not sure. I was kind of surprised to see him up today. My dad would buy ball bearings the same size and just dump them on the board for Crossfire. Awesome. Shade, what's happening? How you doing? Perchance was a Wordman word. Has since been guessed, but that's funny. Gonna work? Me too. Kinda. That's something that Kylie has been, like, encouraging me to do. To, like, build more consistency as a streamer moving into the future. She said the other day, like... It's been something that when I've talked about, like, oh, real life comes first. Which is why I wound up putting streaming on the back burner for a couple months, you know? Kylie is like, you know, it'd be cool if you looked at this streaming thing as a job, as an obligation, not in the way that like, oh boy, I have to do this thing, but in a way where like, if I make it into an obligation in my mind in a healthy way, then maybe I'll be less prone to being like, yeah, I'm kind of down today. I'm gonna call in sick. Because if I called in sick to any job as often as I've called in sick to my stream over the last couple years, I'd be fired within like a month, you know. Kylie's telling you to touch grass? No, Kylie's telling me to be more consistent with my work, take it more seriously as a streamer. I think that's good advice. Because it has been the kind of thing where it's like, I've looked at it like, well, I wanna... If I'm not feeling great, if I have other things on my mind, if I have this real life stuff I should be focusing on, then... I don't want to bring that into my stream. I don't want to bring it into the things I create. I don't want to come on and be like sad or down or bored. But to look at it like, no, it's something I have to do, even if I don't really feel like it. Because every single time I don't feel like streaming and I come and do it, it always feels really good. Sylvia Winter! I always come right around. Thank you for the 42 months! And I should do that more looking like moving forward. Hi. I know I'm shouting at you. What up, Soviet? Welcome back. I'm back too. Yeah, hoping for a little more health before I get into the high damage floors, but it's fine. Think about like this is the job that doesn't pay you as much as your serving job. Does today. How many gift subs did we start the stream with? That's what I need to do. I just need to stop like discouraging everyone from subbing to me. $1 billion made today. Hey, a significant amount of money. Thank you again for your support, chat. We'll leave the rest till Monday, or till Wednesday. Like right on the edge. But we'll leave the rest till Wednesday. Welcome to the final week of Poison Type streams. Real. True. We're doing some challenges today just to get back in the swing of things, the feel of Isaac. Because I said earlier, and I'll say again, whatever is or is not happening in the near future, this is for sure going to be the last attempt at a Deathless Dead God file. If I die at some point, we're going to continue the Dead God, we're going to finish the file, and hopefully we'll have like minimal deaths. We'll put an asterisk in the title. It'll be fine. Are you adding the underbar back to your name? No. Yes, Tomo. This is dawn of the third day. For the first day? They go in reverse. You rang. Hey, there we go. That doesn't do anything. I guess I can fight the angel here, right? I didn't really want to fight the last one, because I'm like, yeah, maybe we'll fight when we have more damage. I guess we have a cube of meat that I can get a little bit of damage on. I do wish... I wish orbitals were as good as they used to be in Flash days. You can just murder something by rubbing up on it with a base cube of meat. Don't want any of that. We'll take this and move on. What was I gonna say? Almond milk? That just would make my flies worse. Yeah, last Deathless Dead God file. We're gonna finish this one up, and then if we die, we die. If we have deaths, we have deaths. If we get the world's first Deathless Dead God, cool. And then we'll be moving on to other things. Something I have been doing that I hinted at was I've been doing some Zelda randomizers. I've been doing some old game randomizers, and I think that'd be fun to try. If that's something that people are interested in watching, and we can finally do like maybe the new Vegas stream. I can finally go back and do some of those old charity incentives that have just been rotting for 2 years. Can we do Archipelago together? Yeah. And I believe at the end of the month I'm doing I'm going to be co-hosting a Spelunky 2 event. That should be fun. We're asking for a rando stream years ago. I've had a blast, especially doing Link's Awakening randomizers. Full random, like maps, compasses, dungeon keys, randomized entrances. Oh man. Spelunky events in the big 25, yeah. Link's Awakening has one, yeah. There's this website, which I can pull up now real quick. Archipelago is a multi-world, multi-game randomizer that you can play a lot of different games. Donkey Kong Country 3, Final Fantasy, Inscription, all the Zelda games, Mega Man 2, Muse Dash, Pokemon, Sonic Adventure, Mario World, Terraria, Undertale. And the gist of it is, you and a couple friends can all start one of these games, or even different games, and your items in those games, or your completion in those games, affects other people's games. So like if Terravin's playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, it can like dig around with Knuckles and find like a magic rod for me to unlock in Link's Awakening, and I can get like an emerald shard in Tail Cave, and we send them to each other's games in real time. It's incredibly cool. I've only done single player stuff so far, but I would love to stream some of that. There's more here too. They're in beta. Spelunky has one. I'd be shocked if it didn't. That's awesome. What the hell? Yeah, I'm like, where have I been with that, you know? Yeah, and you don't have to even be playing at the same time. You can just like do it like a chest by mail system where you play your game, unlock a bunch of stuff, send it to your friends. Then when they get home from work and hop on Super Metroid, they find a bunch of stuff. It's sick. let us be a part of that. If I can find a cool way and like a cool game or games to like have community events with it, awesome. But I imagine if I tried it, I would just tap into, I would just like call up ZS Roach or Iviori or perhaps Sunset by Plane. Reads Melon's message, but not mine. Oh, I thought I read your message. I thought I read your message, but I read Harmony's. Sonic Adventure and Spelunky 2 and Mario 64 are my favorites. I never finished. I played a lot of Sonic Adventure 2 as a kid, like as a teenager when it came out. Never actually finished it. Never played it all the way through. Still have Pumpkin Hill stuck in my head all the time though. Went the one where I said Spelunky 2 was on there. Oh, I'm still just not reading your messages. Whoops. You see I made FGC channel in the Discord? You can do that. Can regular mods just make channels? Cool. Oh, okay. Nice. Thank you. I'm gonna play around and change around a bunch of the channels, a bunch of the content on there. Can I make the fart channel? No. That'll probably be a next week thing though. And it was amazing. I almost cried. You're on the space station with Shadow, and then Shadow is like a bad guy but a good guy, and the bad guys team up, and there's like a bat with a supermodel figure. You wouldn't remove the Wido channels? Changes are coming. We will talk about them. I know vague story beats, and I've watched speedruns and stuff, but... Will Yuribot stay? That's not up to me. I am not the owner. I'm not even the co-owner of Yuribot. He's killing why though? Never. Just burning down his house. Oops. Oh, we're getting our angel luck in at the end here. I don't feel like fighting another angel. We're only 2 floors away. We're in pretty good shape with our health. Health is all that really matters, right? 365 degrees. That why they call you Mr. Fahrenheit? Or is that the flashpoint of a Wido? Wido doesn't have his house. He lives in Australia. What do they call houses in Australia? True Bogan. Paige and Kate. Catch you later. Bogan isn't like a bad word in Australia, is it? I'm allowed to laugh at that. That's funny. No, that's burning down the house. Oh, noted. I'll get away with a lot lower, huh? They don't have them. The houses just aren't there. Google says it's derogatory. Yeah, but derogatory in a way like, yeah. Well, look at that. Look at this freaking guy. Or derogatory in a way like, hey man, come on. I'm not a Bogan. Jude, it's okay, but that is why I ask. It's a learning stream, if nothing else. Haven't had much to learn about Isaac. Sorry for any VOD watchers or any casual viewers who are just here like, oh boy, I finally get to see Poison Type excel at the tough video game. I'm just over here doing like the easy challenges. Just filling time, killing time, letting people get in here. Played Nausea character in D&D, and my research and slang, it seems to be fine. What class was it? Was it a ranger? Did you get to say to your party rogue, that's not a knife? That's sorry to any Australians. This is a knife. Oh, you were the rogue. Now that is a knife. This gets a septic fetus. We'll probably do a couple more challenges. Maybe today will just be another one of them all challenge days. Just unlock the last couple good items that I've skipped. I considered not taking that soul heart in the previous room in case we got hit here, but whatever. We got an Emperor card. We get to skip Cathedral. It'll all be fine. What's it called? Sensor just kind of trivializes this entire fight. Sensor plus Cuba meat, especially. We can just block any shots that would actually hit us. Not bad. Josh. That's not a knife. I'm just gonna think about that all night. There are no countries in Australia, it's just Australia. There's New Zealand, which is part of the Australian continent, I think, right? Australia's not a continent? Now we're lying. You lying, good. A rapper reference. People colloquial. Why is that the hardest word to say in the English language? Colloquially. Is there a we in there? I'm gonna kill everyone. I advise against saying that kind of stuff in public, Landy. You know better. Come on. Come on. That's a Maple Moon coded message. Oops. I guess it doesn't matter at all. I don't really need to pay attention here. Oh, if it's a Skrillex reference, that's even worse. Mindy, you good? You okay? You've been going through some stuff the last couple months too. Australia is not called Oceania. Is it pronounced Oceania? Boys, you should try Pete. I almost did. I almost did yesterday. Playing some games with Boric. We decided on golf with your friends instead. My first experience with golf with your friends. I can't think of a time I've lost a video game that badly. Colloquially? Okay. You're messing with me with the uck, right? Poison, I will play Peak with you. Cool. We're diversifying our content in the future. In the very near future. So for years, all the times I've said we're going to be playing different games, I mean it for real. When this Dead God is over, we're taking an Isaac break. Maybe for a little while, maybe for a long while. So I would love to play some Peak with you. I would beat Joe Biden in a cage fight. Probably me too. Now what? You go get the pills that I never ever play with. I don't feel like it in Kidney Stone. Go ahead, charge keys. I play it pretty often. It's a blast. My only experience with it is watching Star and Germa play it, and it did look like fun on a bun. All right, that's not how this challenge works. I love that. Does this work? I don't think it does, but it might. If I kite him into this fire from the left? No. I was thinking it might reach the wall. I didn't think so, but there's really no downside to it. The downside is I could have gotten him killed in this room instead. Well. Of all of the challenges where it's like, here's this cool mechanic. This is the one where I'm most likely to drop the genuinely really good friendly ball because I just get overwhelmed. Too much stuff. Having played so much Link's Awakening lately, mind you, that sounds like Link's Awakening reminder text. Isaac picks up dead cat. Da 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 da! Dead cat! You can live 9 more times with that. Thank you. Man, I love Link's Awakening. It's been so cool having like a reason to play it again. Final week, hello Finn. Yup, poison type is over, party. I've been canceled. I've been canceled for my bad takes on that Coldplay incident. Sorry. You ever play the remake? I didn't. Kylie has it on her Switch. I can play it right now. Tune in on Wednesday for me to explain instead of just being vague about like what's actually happening in the very near future. I'm not retiring. I'm not leaving, but there's going to be big changes. Did I miss any more existential dread? Is that what this has been? Has this stream been an existential dread stream? I'm trying to balance it out. I'm trying to be positive. Understandable was nice while it lasted. There you go. Thanks for playing along. DM is Shark. He knows. You're welcome. That's completely intentional because I've definitely played Zelda games and have never played a Zelda game ever. Yeah, but you hang out with that one guy. What is it, like J.K. Simmons? ZS Roach. And I believe he's a Legend of Zelda world record holder, right? Zelda speedrunner Roach. My favorite YouTuber Roach. What if this is all a marketing scheme for Jim's new business? I I've been downplaying how badly I want to just share and tell all of you. I don't mean to be an obnoxious, vague, like, oh, wait for the future, chat. Oh, I'm leaving forever. But, I really, really hope everything goes all accordion to my plan. In the past, but alas, no more. You're not a YouTuber anymore? He's farming engagement? I understand anyone who's been watching the entire, like, hour and a half plus and is just like, okay, we get it. But the last thing I want to do is make a promise that I can't keep. Yeah, backup plans if things go wrong? Yeah. Keep things exactly the way they are and play this game until my eyes melt out of my head. Should take this first. Take this second. Get ourselves a little more damage. Tears down pill, worst pill. Now that we have a quarter, let's pop in here. No, I've kind of put all my eggs in this basket, which is why it's scary to talk about too, you know. I want you to never reveal it. That's the backup plan. The backup plan is if my plans fall through and don't work, then I'm gonna come back next Monday and be like, okay, now it's the final week of Poison Type. I'll just be like the US president in tariffs. Oh, here we go again. Last week of Poison Type. Stay tuned, chat. Get in your subs when you can, because I'll never be here again. Week after Poison Type's finally ending, chat. There's plans in place. There's plans in place. So I could just die here and get into that curse room. I kind of want to. No, don't. I shouldn't have just deleted the message. Don't talk about things that might be true or partially true. Don't get people's hopes up. This is worth 2 lives. The possibility of getting a second guppy piece. Look at that. It's only 1 life. The files are on Poison's desk waiting for review. I've been on streaming for almost 5 years. I should probably get a desk. I feel I've shown it before. My setup here. My setup here as Poison Type has always sucked so bad. I have the tiniest desk. Can you see it with the green screen? Controller disconnected, whatever. I have the tiniest desk with 3 monitors stacked up on it in just this like little corner. The desk is like 3 feet wide and that's it. Everything is just like all so packed together, and it always has been. Maybe this big upcoming news will be an excuse for me to actually become a good streamer. It is. Bitch, you live like this? Yeah. Hypernax, hello. I think I unplugged my controller. And everything is like, has always been so tightly packed into this little corner. Did I do the germ a bit where I hit the power button? Ugh. Did that do it? Yeah, okay. Oof. I reconnected the controller. Okay. Yeah, office vibes. It's that 3rd monitor sitting on a GameCube. It's sitting on 2 GameCubes and an NES stacked on top of each other. Because there's no room. And I didn't have a wall mount available. No, you didn't see that? My 3rd monitor for over a year now has literally been sitting on top of 2 GameCubes stacked on top of an NES. Amazing. That's the kind of stream bit that I do that is just for me. Where every time I'm playing, I look over and I just see GameCube controller ports. And Terrapin, your reaction is correct, but I wouldn't trade that part for anything. Anywho, the Gym Cube. That's gonna be the rebrand. Two GameCubes in this economy? I have 4, I think. Oh, that's like specific and terrible way to do things. Well, I got a third monitor. I was a double monitor Andy for years. And I'm like, I need a third monitor because that way I have my chat and my OBS here. I have my gameplay here, and I have any extra stuff up here if I'm doing like when I have my root spreadsheet up, or if I have videos that I want to play or set up other things. I needed a third monitor. And when I got the third monitor, my desk is literally the length of 2 monitors. So to have a third one, I had to have it above, and I didn't have a wall mount. So I'm like, what can I set it on that gives it enough height that I can look up and see my third monitor? And I'm like, well, I need like a bunch of solid objects, like some boxes to put on. Those GameCubes have GBA add-ons. They didn't. But the third monitor was just not high enough to peek over it, so I added a GameCube adapter to one of the GameCubes so I could have enough height for my third monitor to see all of it. Good question, Terravin. Oh wow, that Brimstone buddy is going to be excellent. My third is a really old monitor that connects my laptop with a USB to VGA cable. You use a GameCube as a monitor? That sucked. I was thinking, boy, I shouldn't do that thing that I was in the process of doing. How weird would it be to have a headless Poison voice on Community? On commentary? A headless Poison voice? As in, like, just the mic, no camera? Or do you just want a body cam? No face cam, just body cam? Am I gonna do the commentary like this? I could stream like this. No face cam Poison would be crazy. I've always been a face cam streamer. I've done a couple streams without voice cam. What if just face cam gameplay? I've done that by accident many a time. Heading out, gonna play Persona 5. Maybe I'll do that someday too. Thanks for coming by, MC. Thank you for the gift sub. Thanks for being here. Maybe we'll play Peak someday. Wouldn't that be nice? Would you ever green screen everything out except your head and have your head bounce around the screen like a DVD logo? Never thought about it. Yes. There go all of my buddies. Now that you say it like that. DVD logo Jim when? That's the rebrand. You figured me out. No devils and no good guppy items in my curse rooms. Sad stories abound. We can health down though. Put the damage up. That sounds fine. This is literally a Doug bit, is it? As in something he's done or something he would definitely do? Because imitation is the highest form of flattery. He's done it, literally done it? Whatever. That's why I have an audience at all. Like my first at least 3 months of streaming, I think I was literally just doing Germa bits. All art is theft, chat room. Come on, don't lie to yourselves. I guess I could have stars out of that curse room and saved a little bit of health. Especially if I knew I was taking the health down pill. That's okay. The homies got me there. Neat. Will this kill all of my buddies? I think it will. I don't want to waste the health. Not that a health down pill will do anything for us, you know. Can you do a Germa bit right now, but better than Germa? No. I don't know if you know this. Germa, for as authentic as he definitely is, and how it feels like everything is spur of the moment, being that good at being that silly, that takes planning. That takes time. Or at the very least, that takes like putting yourself in a situation, playing the kind of game where magic can happen. Germa is better than most at like pulling that kind of absurdity out of anything he's playing. But there's more to it than that. No, I can't just flip the Germa switch. Tomo, I saw your wing redeem. Like, mods. Mods, can we take care of that? Can we get Tomo hooked up with that? Mods. Liking Germ is also a dog ton bit. Simpsons did it, yeah. Okay, thank you, Mindy. There's your redeem. Tomo, are you satisfied? That's Mindy. Yeah. That lovable scam.
The stars.
Even that's just a germ of it. Oh, that's the wrong. That's the. This isn't even the right flip. Okay. Yeah. I did it. Alright, I think the dumb little nematode thing is peace. That's pretty good. You can spawn a bunch of brains. Almost ruin the pre-recorded gameplay. I'm on attempt 15 at this challenge. If I pre-recorded, I would have done a better job. That's handy. I guess since we already used Sun, I guess we'll go back for that cursed room. Our health is good. I took a hit on this floor, maybe 2. So I think we're sitting around 5 or 6 hearts. Greenhouse Gaming! Hello, Greenie. Hi, I'm back. You're back. I'm back. We're back. We're still back. Chat, when I delete my channel forever on Friday, please go and follow Greenhouse Gaming. Give her a follow. She is wonderful. Hello, Starry-Eyed Faye. Did you come into the Greenie? Did you guys carpool? You also got rated so people don't think it's pre-recorded. I spell out G for greenhouse, so I can do the whole thing. R, E, do it in cursive, E, N, whatever. I do a lot of work to hide my cheating. Greenie, how you been? What's new? What's happening? What are you up to these days? Are you still on the old Isaac grind? I've been away for 2 full months. And this is my triumphant return. Thank you for sharing it with me. Just happened to pop in. Oh, I was gonna say yes. Say hello to Greenie. We're so back. Hello, the greatest moose. I don't know many mooses. We'll take you at your word. No, my friend. My friend. Been super busy with yard work and all sorts of shenanigans, hardly streaming ever. How have you been? This is my first stream since like 2 months ago. And look at me, I'm playing The Binding of Isaac. Could you have ever believed it if you didn't see it with your own very eyes? The missus, Kylie, big fan of yours, by the way, you know that. She's been thinking about getting some raised beds for our backyard, getting into some gardening ourselves. If you have any hot tips, feel free to drop them in chat. Is this Poke-Go? Yeah, we're doing some challenges today. Well, I just get back into it, you know? I'm taking a fair bit of damage. I think we're down to like three-ish hearts. I'm also not really paying any attention to this. Wait, does that eye just not shoot at gate? No, it does. It just very slowly. Sure would love a couple of more, like, useful buddies here. Instead of just this meat man who's sitting up in the corner and shooting at that boil and doing almost literally nothing. Yeah, I don't really know how good our health is, so I'm glad we're almost done with this fight before I maybe die. I wouldn't do that. That would never die. There we go. Be happy to help with any gardening tips I can. I mean, a gal named Greenhouse. It makes sense. Got a green thumb. All your Pokemon suck, kinda. That's okay. We're alive. Hopefully we don't have another Curse the Unknown. You want to sleep in your backyard? Raise beds. Got it. Right. No, Tan. Hello. Anyway, chat. I hope you're following Greenhouse Gaming. She is a cutie. She has merch too. Were you still Isaacin? Did you already answer me? Nah, you're just busy. I suppose I can actually click on your stream sometime. And you die on Poke-Go, not even like ultra hard? I already died on Poke-Go. I just happen to have a cat. Hold on a second. I've never actually done this.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, hello. Hello, Jesse Messi. I got a notification that do you want to collab and stream together, and I've never actually seen it or clicked on it. Everyone say hello to Jesse Messi. Hi. Actually, yeah, she just walked into the room. She's just off camera.
That top note.
Yeah.
That cream.
Hi guys. How's it going?
Hi. I'm good. How are you? Jesse Messi collab in 2025. Would you have ever believed it?
Hey,
No.
since this is the last week,
How did she do that? I don't really know.
Of poison type, can we sleep in the attic instead of the
You
basement?
put me on your
Switch
favorites
things
list
up a
that
little
one
for the
time.
finale.
So now whenever I come in, it gives me the prompt to knock. And this time I
All right,
decided
right.
to just click it.
Oh, hey.
Yeah.
Huh, we're collabing.
Yeah.
Look at that. Brandy, thank you for the 100 bits. I completely, I didn't hear what you said. I'm not gonna read it. What's new? So I'm overstimulated. I can only handle one friend at a time. Hi, I disappeared for 2 months, and now I'm deleting my channel.
Oh.
How are you?
Well, that's why I'm here. Are you actually deleting your channel?
Kinda. I've been saying all stream that there's like I have some big news and big things happening and big changes I'm making to my life that are going to affect the way my content looks, and I'm still waiting on one last email from Twitch to finalize the big thing, and I've been trying not to talk about it too much and failing desperately at that because I'm talking about it constantly nonstop. But on Wednesday I'm going to talk about it in great detail. I'm not going to retire from streaming. I'm not going anywhere, but also I'm going somewhere, and I'm not really deleting my channel. But I'm deleting my channel. When you
show up on Wednesday, chat.
Are you here? Are you here?
Are obligated to now.
Are you here? You're here to be my hype man?
Yeah, is that a problem?
No, it's like both times.
I know.
Now I need to know. Tune in Wednesday, Greenhouse Gaming. Came to the last week's stream. Hi, Jules. What's new with you, Jess? Are you deleting your channel and leaving the internet forever too?
Yeah, totally. No.
So make sure if Jess streams at all this week, all of you had better be there. We're creating FOMO.
Don't. I haven't streamed in a while. Don't at me like that.
Okay.
Please.
Sorry. No pressure. Hi, Priestess. We're just gonna drop this and turn into a second pill, and then we're just gonna amnesia because we're walking straight back over to the boss fight. What have you been up to? So we're collabing now. Is this like impromptu poison talks? How many poison points do you have?
216.5k.
That's close enough.
So I'm a little short.
No, that's close enough.
Okay, cool. So I'm the first recurring guest.
Yeah, where did we leave off with the last poison talks? So how's Spelunky?
Oh God, I don't know. We don't talk about that game anymore.
I played it with Boric yesterday.
Nice.
That was a good time.
I'm sure it was.
And every single time it's like, boy, we ought to get Jess. We ought to get Jess, and we should. Not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen.
Do you hate me? Is that why you want me to play Spelunky again?
No, it's the fact that I very much don't hate you, that I'm not actually going to DM you about playing Spelunky. I understand. I'm not deleting my channel. Twitch is. Chrissy, do you really have 400k points? I wish there was a way I could check. I just have to take you all at your word. That's wild. Neat.
It is wild.
So
Nothing
you're.
is new with me. I'm boring.
That's what I was saying. I took 2 full months off. This is my first stream in 2 full months, and
I know. I was like, where'd he go?
Yeah, we had like a nice DM conversation, like a couple days before I left. Just like, yeah, here's the ways I'm trying to get my groove back, and I want to create things.
And I
was
like,
I love
we
to
should
help.
do all these things.
Yeah.
And then
here's some genuinely good advice for how to live a more full life as a creator. And I'm like, thanks, Jess, gotcha.
Bye.
If you're not watching, I'm giving several peace signs.
I am. Yeah.
it wasn't personal, which I think you can trust at this point. But
yeah.
I'm back. I think it's fine.
Yippee.
You only have 121,000 points, broke ass. That's rude. Sorry, that's rude. That's what's really happening. I'm rebranding into a more rude streamer.
Oh,
I'm
cool.
gonna say S words and F words. Not
So
not plural. Just the one.
Or...
Well, I've been collecting underscores like religiously the last couple weeks. Like it's a Stardew Valley side quest. I'm just gonna be poison type. The long pause was
come before or after?
No, the long pause was 9 underscores.
Oh, okay.
Stardew Valley mentioned. Yeah, just remember that time we collabed and played Stardew Valley?
Yeah, I do remember that. I don't think it was a collab. I think we just played it offline. All I remember is you ate a bunch of trees.
That doesn't sound like me. I don't think I did that.
Listen to me. I
don't think I did that.
Yeah, definitely not.
After the first one, I thought they tasted like Nature Valley bars. I couldn't tell the difference. It was a collab. It was just an offline collab where we played games together. I think some people call that friendship. I'm not really up on the kids and their lingo these days, but...
Oh my god. Wait, what's that weird ending with the goat on his head?
That's
it's been a long time since I've played Isaac. Is it the pony? Is it a pony? He's doing pony attack.
Yeah, it's not a pony. It's not donkey. It's, you know. I'm gonna die. Okay, I'm not gonna die. The difference between 1 health and 2 health is quite a bit. No, that was for a little while one of those mausoleum enemies. Is this what you can just do this? I'm just processing now that you just popped into my chat and you clicked the button that let you talk. And now we're hanging out.
You have to accept it.
Well, no, I'm not saying I don't have agency in it, but I'm like I've always watched I've always watched Boric streams and Terravan streams and Luca's streams, and I'm like, look, they have friends. They put a bunch of work into taking a time and setting it up and stream together. You can just show up.
Yeah.
That's
it's
cool.
a great feature for you specifically.
I see no way I could go wrong. Oh, correct round. What was I gonna say?
Yeah, they had to set it up so that you couldn't just do it to literally anybody. I think it still might be that. I don't remember. But when the feature first came out, it was like anybody could do it to anybody.
Yeah, several times I would raid people and then knock the collab and take it away, hopefully before they notice. like raiding bigger streamers like Caleb D, the Magic streamer I watch, or Axe, the Melee player, who are much larger than me. It's just like, hi, you don't know me. Want to play some games? Do you have games on your phone? And slightly embarrassed.
I don't know, as a nearly 40-year-old man, you should be. Do you have games on your phoning people?
I'm still a streamer on Twitch. Like I've sacrificed any like appearance of being an adult. It's okay. Smiley Kylie, thank you for the... Kylie, it's been years. I just gave you a bunch of money for groceries. Stop tier 3 subbing to me. It's just money laundering. Can we...
Really bad money laundering, by the way.
Not as bad as you and I, Jess. We still hold the record, I think, but...
Oh, that was really bad.
Not a contest. Thank you, Kylie, for 43 months. I hope camping is fun. I'm glad you have reception up there. I'll call you after. Hi, Jess. Oh, you can read chat. I don't need to...
I can. Hi, Kylie. Hi, Kate.
What was I gonna say? Wow, can we just not clear this room? Am I gonna be stuck here forever? Do I have to bomb out? I don't want to bomb out. I want to get in the cursed room. I'm just gonna let all my friends die. No, because I don't want those two Bists. I don't want those two Bists to die. Can I not bomb through doors? I can't bomb through that door because that's a mini boss fight.
I don't know what's happening.
A lot. I'm not gonna go to the cursed room. No, this is a mini boss fight, which is why the bomb didn't work on the door. Today you learned, chat.
Where was the boss fight?
I can tell because the bomb didn't work and there was no special room visible on the map. Anyway, God, I just tried to say the same thing like 4 times. I've forgotten it.
Okay, I see what you're saying now.
Oh, right. When, yeah, chat. There was a period where Jess and I didn't exactly hang out. We didn't go bowling together for a little bit. And imagine my surprise. You've never bowled?
No, I said we've never been bowling.
It's fun. Like, you not had bowling in Canada? Is this an American thing?
I'm saying you and I have never been bowling.
Message us when you need the name Poison. You got it. Chat, don't let me forget. We're rating Harmony's girlfriend later or something.
Nail pattern boldness. Yes, IB.
I'm a bowling hater. I used to be a very good bowler in high school, but I always threw everything straight, just too straight for my own good. And then I realized that's boring, and I wanted to curve the ball like all the pool bowlers, and I became a much worse bowler. My average went down from like 160 to like 100. But I have a better time when I go out now. And you never want to be the one friend in a casual bowling engagement that just like kicks everyone's ass and is not close.
Yeah, you don't want to be the sweat. That's not fun.
I'm like that in every other game I play. I don't need to be a sweaty bowler. 4 times.
It's okay to be sweaty online. Don't be sweaty in real life.
I'm kind of sweaty right now. Ooh,
I don't mean physically sweaty.
I could take both, but then Cathedral might be scary. I think I'm gonna do it anyway. Oh well.
That sounds about right.
So imagine my surprise, chat, when Twitch added the favorites tab to my stream dashboard, and just like add people that you watch regularly and you might collab with. And it like recommended a couple people and like, okay, ZS Roach, that's a favorite. I raid him regularly. Ivy Ori, that's a favorite. He raids me regularly. Who else? We'll throw on Boric and Jessie Messi. I haven't caught one of her streams in a while. I think she might hate me. I'll add her as a favorite. You know, maybe if she's streaming, I can raid her again someday.
Had a conversation. This was after we'd made up.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean I'm not like.
But it had been a while since we'd spoken, and I was very confused about it. And I messaged you.
Sure.
Like,
well,
why did you do this?
We made up just fine. We healed our damages, and then that's not gonna stop me from thinking. Yeah, I think Jess hates me forever. You know how it is.
Oh.
But I added you as the favorite, and within 5 minutes, you sent me a message like, "Hey, you know those are public, right?" And I'm like, Hi, you're my favorite. Want to talk about it? That was fun. That was really nice for me.
Range down.
Completely true, by the way, chat. And we had a nice conversation.
This is 100% accurate.
Pretty much, yeah. It was via text, so you couldn't hear my voice crack, but otherwise completely true.
Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna do this from now on.
Voice crack per conversation.
Yeah, I've been lying about my age for years. I'm really like just a hard 22. Pay no attention to the wrinkles. just all 22 well lived. I'm gonna do this from now on. When I see someone that I like who's streaming, I'm going to just knock and be like, yo, hello. I want to hear the sound of my voice. Coming through speakers.
Yeah. I mean, I have the stream muted, so I don't have to hear myself. And so I don't have to hear you twice, because that would just confuse me.
Totally fair. Maybe I should have taken that range down pill here. This is a sketchy fight. If I get hit once, then it'll be scary. And if I get hit twice, then I have to redo the whole fight from the start, with 1 health from the start. And I do think Isaac is harder than most endgame fights with a mid build. But I think we're gonna have just enough damage with this little horn. I think we got it. Have you ever considered being the incredibly rare straight man who's into Yuri? Yeah, I sent you a picture from, or I showed off a picture from New York City. What?
That says Yowie.
It says Yowie? Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, wait. Whenever I read Kate's message, I auto-translate in my head.
Yeah. Any word that starts with a Y, you just assume is Yuri. That's honestly fair.
Yeah, not Kate. I can't do that. That's gay. Yuri, on the other hand.
Also gay.
You have a point. Okay, yeah, sure. I can check it out.
There you go. Good.
What were we talking about? Yeah, I went to New York City, and we went to that, like, big anime store, and I sent you a picture of me holding up Volume 4 of She Loves to Cook, She Loves to Eat. If they had Volume 1 there, I would have bought it and read it. Just saying.
You were saying you were gonna do this tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna do this. This is great. Next time I see Borg streaming, we're just knock. Thank you. You continue to teach me so much.
Of course, anytime.
What is this? This isn't credit card or something, is it? It's something decent. Is this Ansus?
Have you seen people playing Peak?
We were just talking about that. I watched Sir and Germa play it. My two all-time favorite content creators.
So stupid and fun.
It looks fabulous, and I almost played it with Boric yesterday, but we played golf with your friends instead. which also a mighty good time. I recommend to anyone who's like golf with your friends. I've had that in my library, but I haven't played it. If you do wind up playing it, wow. If you do wind up playing it, may I recommend turning off the ball jump for the first couple games?
No, absolutely no. You immediately put on jump and also collision.
Collision, absolutely.
And then do nothing but
smack
don't
your
play
balls
the
together.
Game.
You can just say it.
Now, yeah, the game is now how badly can I fuck over everyone else?
Right, but to learn how to golf with your friends, I had a better time when jumping was turned off, and then after I learned the game, now I imagine I would go back to having a good time with jumping turned back on. Does that make sense?
That's fair.
Love collision, not going for score. Yeah, during the second round of golf we played, where Boric stopped going easy on me and letting me learn the video game, I had one hole on, I think, Oasis. I'm not finishing this fight. On Oasis, where I had a score of 36. Because every time I would get up on like a little edge, I would get flung into the stratosphere.
Yep.
By getting my balls smacked. That was super fun.
Yep.
I know a good mini golf place. There's a very good mini golf place like half an hour from here. If you want to come by, Kate. I used to go there a lot as a kid.
There's a Golf with Your Friends 2 coming out too, I think.
How do you top the original? Why wouldn't they just continue
simultaneously?
What?
You golf. It's like billiards. Like you golf with two balls. Like you have to hit your ball with the other ball into the other ball. It's all collision all the time.
Huh. Neat. I would like to see like 16-player lobbies.
That would be fun.
Or maybe that's a thing already and I don't know. Mini golf greater than bowling? I would agree. Yeah, no, I every time I've ever had a guest on, I've always been like well prepared for it. What do we talk about? This is like a whole new avenue of content creation I've never really considered outside of Poison Talks. But you can just like have people on and talk to them, so you don't have to carry a stream the whole time on your own.
It's kind of nice. Yeah.
I feel so much less lonely. Thank you. Let your friends carry the stream. That's what I do. Should we get like several pictures of Jess on the screen so they clock up and you can't see what's going on the game? That's the Terravan way.
Yeah, sure. Here, let me send you some.
My OBS is a mess right now.
I was gonna send you them, but mostly as a joke.
Okay, no, that's allowed. Jess DVD logo? Oh boy, if I know how to program. Yeah, I was really hoping for a blood bag here. I guess we do this though, right? I don't think the regular beggar can give anything that's a speed up.
Full health.
Blood machine goes through mantle? Yes. Be noted. Take note, Tainted Lost players. Your good friend Doug has done a DVD logo. Imagine getting a Doug raid and then never emailing him and thanking him and suggesting a collab and then disappearing for 2 months.
Oh, did that happen?
Oh yeah, we got a Doug raid in like April.
Oh, cool.
You didn't hear? I didn't brag about. I thought I messaged like everyone I'd ever met, including like friends and family who don't have the internet, and been like, Doug raided me. Yeah, for a brief shining moment, I had 5,000 viewers, and I didn't actually shit my pants live on stream. It was great.
That's crazy.
I handled it professionally and coolly, and this was months ago, believe it or not. And something like I'll continue making stupid jokes at my own expense, but it was such a lovely thing for a creator of his size to do for little old me. And I believe at every moment since, we've had at least one Doug viewer from that raid in chat.
Let's go. It's
super cool. Fetcherist Rex, you're a Dugger, weren't you? He's what brought you here, I think. Like, there's just always someone from Doug. It's really nice. And they after they got done calling me old and bald and telling me to do things that I didn't feel like doing on stream for the first like hour, every single one that stuck around has been like really sweet and really nice and friendly and just really nice.
Aw, I
here,
love that for you.
Here at the gym daycare, yes. Now
yes, where all of chat takes care of you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Blood Oath is exactly what we need here. Yeah, it's really, really nice. All those viewers have 2 dads now. That patches up our course feed. A viewer who shall remain nameless, as I was going back through my graveyard of DMs and answering them, which I said it earlier, but I'll say again for anyone just joining recently. I've taken the last several days to respond to all of my 2-month-old, and long before that, because I was feeling the depresso for a while before that. Responding to like 6 months of emails and DMs. So if I haven't responded to you in the last couple days, but you've DM'd me in like the last 6 months, I will be responding in the next couple days, I promise. Okay? And if I don't, feel free to just poke me about it. Why was I telling this story?
I don't know. You're talking about Doug.
So a viewer who shall remain nameless, like did the whole like, no, it's I'm glad you're doing good, boys. It's really nice. And I responded like, yeah, thank you. It means a lot that you check up on me, even though this is just like a parasocial internet thing. They're like, yeah, I've been kind of down too, and I gave them like a little bit of advice, and they sent a genuine, thanks, Dad. And I'm here in my room just like this beautiful combination of, dude, I'm not that old. Hey, that's weird. I'm so proud. I did. It's so nice that you look at me like that. I don't take it for granted. It's beautiful. Shut up. What? I'm not. What are you?
That's the intersection of the internet for you.
It was so beautiful. I hated it.
Yeah, that's valid.
Because sometimes you can just tell via text they meant it. It's just like, thanks, Dad. I want to like mess up their hair and send them on their way. Like, come on.
Yeah.
Go to the dishes.
Give them a good tussle.
A little scamp. Yeah. Come on. I do. I had a couple of young teenage black girls who were at one of the tables that I was waiting the other day at the restaurant, and they unironically called me Unk. And I'm like, they're like, oh, you Unk, huh? And I'm like, yeah, I guess. Sorry, as a small town white kid who grew up on Chappelle's Show and Chris Rock specials, I can admit it. I can be honest with myself. Anytime a black person gives me a compliment, I'm like, this is the best day ever. This is wonderful. I am Unk, huh? Real shit, y'all. And they looked at me like, okay, too much. You can stop. You can stop. That's no. You had it, and then you lost it. But it comes from an honest place of like pride. I'm not above being real with myself. Like they didn't call you an old head? Yeah. OG has a better ring to it, you're right. What's your best dad joke? It involves polar bears, and I've told it at least 70 times on this stream.
Oh, God.
To the point where people have been watching for a long time get kind of irritated when I even mention it. I wouldn't exactly call it a compliment. Of course it was a compliment. Oh, you Unk, huh? I'm like, yeah! Uh-huh. That's good, right? I Googled it, and they're like, yeah, and I'm like, yeah, absolutely.
Mindy, don't take this away from him.
Oh boy. Thank God a speed up pill. Blood Oath is enough. Blood Oath and Yum Heart is just like enough to carry this run. Seems like there's a pause. Statistically, there has to be like some non-English speaker who's seen that clip a couple times and like a year later it's finally been like, oh, pause. And that brings joy to my heart too.
He's a simple man with simple needs. I mean that in the nicest way possible.
I can take a compliment. Why do you assume I can't?
Are you sure?
Hey, no, there's speed up though. The red room is 100% by the vault and mini boss room.
Did you really just ask me why do I assume that you can't take a compliment?
Yeah, well, it got mixed up in my head. I started the sentence with you assume I can't take a joke. But then again, with you specifically, there have been times where I've proven that's kind of true. So I changed course halfway through the sentence. And it didn't really work, and I thought you just let it go, but you know, it's fine.
Why would I let it go?
Keep questioning me. I don't have good answers for you.
That's true. I'm usually the answer guy.
The answer guy?
Yeah. In this friendship, I supply the answers.
God, and I am a man of endless questions. I guess you got a point.
Exactly.
That's supposed to be a compliment too, right? I shouldn't get offended?
Yeah. No.
Whatever. Oh, I just noticed we got a guardian angel.
Listen, you have an active and inquisitive mind.
Now it sounds like everything's an insult. Yeah, you and your active and inquisitive mind. Just never shut your goddamn mouth. Like, why do I do that? Okay, that's something that I'm beginning to explore in therapy. Why I do that?
Yeah.
Why sometimes I just get this mode where
therapy?
everything is an insult. It's weird, right? I had my session 0 like a week and a half ago, and I'm
so proud of you.
I know I'm an aging white man. We will resist this with our whole lives, but like
they will literally do anything but go to
anything. Everything has been
almost anything.
Yes, anything has been Kylie's fault for years, and I'm finally just like, fine, I'm not perfect. But I had my session 0 like a week and a half ago, and then I had my first session scheduled for this past Thursday. And I got the time wrong and I missed it. I've been too shy to like email them back and be like, hey, I'm really sorry. But then again, there's like, I imagine therapists of all people are used to people like being too depressed and missing their first dates.
I've no-showed before to my therapist.
Yeah.
Or like missed a session. It's fine.
I imagine, yeah, of any profession, that's like the most likely to be like, yeah, no, it's cool, we can try again. If you do it like 2 or 3 times, I'm gonna drop you like we're not gonna keep doing this. But everyone gets one, right?
Yeah.
So hopefully,
yes, you should rebook that.
Yes. Yeah. Tomorrow is my do a bunch of important things day.
I'm gonna message you and make sure that you did it.
Yeah, maybe subconsciously that's part of why I'm bringing it up to you. You're not responsible for me or anything. But
no, I know.
Kylie's gone for the week, and I do need to be babysat. It's weird. It's weird, like having. I feel like my sense of humor has always been in some ways self-deprecating, to a fault sometimes, but this is the first time I'm saying these vulnerable things and I mean them underneath the veneer of kidding. And so I hope I'm doing good. Yes, of course I need to go to therapy. You like me, right? No, I'm fine. I don't need I don't need constant validation from strangers. That's not why I stream on Twitch. I don't think that's why I stream on Twitch.
I don't think I'm a stranger.
Well, no. Did I say... No. I didn't say that. Please don't hate me.
Okay.
Have I missed anything? I zoned out? I'm doing fine.
Yeah, he's great.
We're doing... What challenge are we doing? This is the tank. We got Blood Oath early enough to make this the challenge of this challenge kind of a non-issue. I like you, Jim. Thank you. I like you too. Not that this challenge is really an issue to begin with. We only have one more floor after this. As long as we get like... As long as we go and clear a bunch of rooms, I don't think we need to go back and do the challenge room. I think it's fine. You're so amazing, Poison, and cool. You're so good at streaming. You're so cool in compliments and stuff. Mind you, that reminds me, Jess, I found a little archive of that really nice 1-year anniversary thing you did for me.
Uh-huh.
And all the gathering of nice things that people said about me.
Uh-huh.
So mind you can be as much of a little snot as you want to. I know how you really feel. And I love you. I love you too, buddy.
Busted.
Yeah, get wrecked, idiot. Yeah, roll your eyes.
Don't you have Stompy?
Yeah, did I just... Yeah.
Yeah, you just bombed.
There's a Tinderbrock here, too. I think I'm gonna save this judgment card for the next floor, because maybe we can get a heal off of it? Maybe?
Did we not just talk about you having Stompy?
What? Are you watching the stream?
Yes!
I forgot I had me, too. Remember Lard? What is there to remember about Lard? Oh, Thunder Thighs. Right.
Yeah, that you can step on the rocks. But now you have no bombs, though.
Yeah. Historically, I don't have a whole lot of practice with Thunder Thighs, so... I think, since we're on normal mode, there's a chance I can...
save lives.
That was a clever lie, Jess, you bet, because I love Thunder Thighs and I take it every time it comes up. It's my favorite. I'm just stupid and forgot that I had it, and you were right.
I love being right.
So to overcompensate, I had to bomb that rock as a clever joke to show that I, a well-put-together person, know what I'm doing and I'm not at all gaslighting you or myself.
Uh-huh.
Is this the therapy session? Is this what you signed up for when you came here today? I'm sorry. I'm sorry for who I am.
It's okay. You don't need to apologize for who you are.
Okay, but why am I taking that as face value? And I'm like, thank you, Jess. That means a lot. I'm falling apart. I've forgotten what it's like to stream, I guess.
Yeah. And I mean, like, not only that, it's so you're streaming for the first time in a couple months. You're hearing me talk to you for the first time in a while. You're trying to play Isaac. You know, it's a lot of mental load.
That's usually the bottom priority on these streams. Deathless smash.
Playing the video game.
Deathless, smash, whatever, shut up. So, the only times I've died on this are when I've been locked in and really focused on doing something. I think that out of all 14 deaths I've had, there hasn't been a single one where it's been because I've been distracted. Even the time I walked into a blood machine and died, it's because I was like super locked in trying to get Hush.
I think when you are more focused on chat, you get your flow state is not locked in. You're locked in, it doesn't work for you.
The less attention I'm paying, the better. But like, actually, that's the thing. Like, it's like practice how you're gonna play. So if I'm practicing all the time, having my eyes over here and the game over here, I'm gonna do this whole mom fight just out of my peripheral vision while I read chat, and it's going to go better than it would otherwise. There's a video game on this channel. I thought it was a podcast. Fran, I messaged you. I messaged you the other day being like, hey, since you're a mod on the POISONTYPE channel, do you want to know what's happening? I'm just gonna close my eyes. Do you want to know what's happening for like the big rebrand coming up soon? And you're like, nah, I'm just gonna write it out to everyone else. So
I want to know.
Sorry, you're not a mod.
Wow.
But like, ask Fran. You can have Fran's seat on the POISONTYPE stream changes bus.
Let's go.
How am I doing? Is the boss close to dead?
You're about a third of the way done.
Cool. It's Red Mom,
so you've lost your mantle, but you're still at full health.
Yeah. And from the sounds of things, like the eyes are spawning on the sides, so I'm not getting a lot of damage done.
Yes.
And I walked too close to the wall there, so I'll get back to the center. Okay. Tushi, eat your heart out. Yeah.
How did he dodge
I walked by the bottom there.
How many hours do you have in this game again?
Oh, that's literally blind luck. If the eyes shoot me and I dodge between them, this is gonna take forever. I'm looking again. Okay, I dodged that.
You made it to 2/3 though.
Oh, Ultra Instinct, yeah. Yeah, I would have been fine. I did have small up and down micro movements for when I thought the eyes might be firing. We play the death sound effects when he can't see. That's rude.
Clip that, chat.
Depending on who was in chat with me, Boric would be like frantically Googling while I was eyes closed. Death sounds and fart noises, but love how you got hit the moment you opened your eyes. Point proved. It was making me scared. I had 10 hearts left. But anyway, hi Cran. Cran could have been in the know and chose to take the ride with you. Respect him for that. What's for his Darkness Falls? I guess we already went and got Alges with Cat Got Your Tongue, so we're good on runes. Computer Savvy is SMB Superfan? Or something? Do boss rush? No.
Do you want me to look it up?
Well, I mean, we're doing it. It's Robo Baby 2.0. Or Tech 0.5? I think it's Robo Baby. I think Tech 0.5 is one of the other challenges around this number. I'm out of practice, man. Challenge that makes the game easier. We do have like 1 or 2 more of those. And if we have Pong unlocked, I guess I should go see if we have Pong unlocked, because that'll show me whether or not we have Polaroid, because I haven't been paying any attention for 2.5 full hours to what's actually happening. Tech 0.5 is host? Yeah, we had Tech 0.5 earlier. This has got to be Robo Baby 2.0. What were we talking about?
I don't know. Anything? Everything?
Oh.
Nothing?
How is Leah's Wicked? You talked to that gal lately?
No.
I've been doing Spelunky dailies, like, every now and again. I see her on the leaderboard next to me. Very often, not quite with a 799, but with, like, respectable 750s and stuff. Glad to hear you're doing well. I am doing pretty well. I'm feeling pretty good. I'm happy to be here. I'm pleased you're here too, Jules. It has been a good stream. The only thing that would make it better is if Sap Sound randomly showed up after not talking for how many? Sap Sound! Thank you for 44 months! Hi. I was just talking about you, not as a bit. Thank you for balls. Not the first time exclamation point balls have been posted in this chat today.
True.
Not the second time. Maybe the second time. Hoi! Shit, it's me! And CBB, too. Both with balls. Phrasing. How you been, Saf? What's new? What's good? What's poppin'? What's happening? I keep hoping for Hagalaz runes, and we just don't have them unlocked. Any CBB heads here? I'm a CBB enjoyer, if that's what we're talking about. If CBB has one fan. Okay. Working in healthcare is a blessing and a curse as always. Neat.
Mostly a curse.
Speaking of balls, Jules, thank you for the prime. I'm gonna stop saying balls now. Real CBB is use Linux. It's not a contest. Be the most CBB coded CBBer. Balls. Thank you, Jules. Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 20 months. Goodness gracious, that's a lot of months. Am I changing my name to POISONTYPE? No. Sorry.
Fish type.
Yeah, I took Spanish. Hi, CBB again. CBB's been in and out. Now that I'm on TikTok occasionally in preparation for ditching Twitch to be a TikTok only streamer, I watched one video featuring that La Poisson Steve song, and I'm like, oh, that's cute. And then I shared it with Kylie, and TikTok is doing the thing that my whole family did to me growing up, where I show it that I like one thing, but then I'm not on the app long enough to give the algorithm a full picture of the things I like. So it's like, you watched this video 3 times, you must love La Poisson Steve, and I'm getting like fish-related videos constantly. My whole family did the same thing to me growing up. Well, when I was like 9 or 10, I watched Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and I'm like, wow, this video is great, or this movie's great. I love British humor, I guess. And my mother's like, you like Monty Python? Bet. So she told everyone in my family, and for years, for birthdays, for Christmas, I would get Monty Python merch, Monty Python wall hangings, Monty Python like old flying circus DVDs and VHSs. We didn't have DVDs yet. I was young. Wasn't the thing.
Did you never say anything?
Yeah, I did the definitely autistic 9-year-old thing where I'm like, thanks. This is great. And that was it. And then my mother would tell them like, yeah, no, he loves it. It's great. It's his favorite thing. He loves it. Can you be a mixer streamer? Probably not. Isn't that dead? Hasn't that gone the way of the poison type, they say? So yeah, my TikTok algorithm is the same thing except for fish meme videos.
I see.
An avocado. Thanks. Yes. His favorite thing is actually Life of Brian. If only I'd known, I wasn't allowed to watch that. Because there's like male full frontal nudity in that movie. From what I understand, as much as I love Monty Python and the Holy Grail, I wasn't allowed to watch the other Monty Python stuff.
Why does it matter?
Why does it matter if there's full frontal nudity? It was the 90s. Yeah. My family didn't want me coming out gay.
Oh.
And you know how it is. You see a comedy movie with one dick. Go on.
Well, no, but then can you be? What was the thinking then? Like, what can you become gay if you look at your own dick?
I don't really know how to answer that well, given the brand that I've built as a PG-13 streamer. I'll just go with, in my own experience, definitely not. That would have happened a long time ago. Because I spend hours a day. You know, forget it.
It's not after dark yet.
We got some changes coming around in the Poison Type brand. We're building a new me. The kids that found me in 2021, they've all grown up. Mindy graduated high school. That's my metric for everything. It's like, am I allowed to curse more? Yeah, Mindy graduated. It's fine. What's happening? I zoned out. Honestly, the usual when Jess shows up, you know? spent hours of the day showering because he's hygienic. I was the cleanest teenager in all the land, yes. Toma, watch your mouth, please. Is Jess okay? Did we break Jess?
I'm fine.
Okay, hi. Thank you for coming by. This is nice.
Yeah.
I guess we go to the other library. I could have done more to get more keys on the previous floor, and I have this Yara just kicking around. I'd love to find a room with, like, 2 keys. Finally, everyone here is an adult. No, we have a new crop of, like, teenagers that are definitely teenagers based on the way they type. Which is endlessly funny to me. I think of that one, like, some ancient screen grab of like an IRC chat of just some random kid saying, "How do you know I'm 13 by just the way that I type?" in all caps with 60 question marks and exclamation points.
Incredible.
How could you tell? I think of that all the time.
Hi, June.
June, look, Jess is here. She doesn't hate me forever, despite what my psyche is always telling me about everybody all the time. No cap? No, I don't say that too. I tell myself as I say that unironically sometimes. I'm hip with the lingo.
I don't know what it means. I don't know what it means.
You don't know what no cap means?
No.
No cap? See, I just used it in a sentence like we were in a spelling bee.
Uh-huh.
It can be roughly translated to, "Are you serious? Are you kidding? Really?"
Uh-huh.
Just really. That is no cap. Poison is so hip with the kids. Thank you for using hip in a sentence without the word replacement. No fooling? No joking? No mames? No maches. You don't know the lingo, deadass? For real, for real. Okay, that one. I didn't like that one.
Nope.
No chistes? I don't know that one. That's so poison core? Is that a whole aesthetic? Is that where you recognize your hairline is receding but just keep growing it out and brushing it to the side so people can't tell? No poison core. Oh man. No memes way. Thank you, Kristen. Dune and Base, thank you for a gift sub to your Wyatt. That's how you know I'm hip. I still do a Borat accent every now and then.
Yep.
I'm back. What did I miss? Oh, I see.
Spot on impression.
Never seen that either. Is that how you spell it? Sure, it's fine. We've done a couple challenges. Nothing wild or crazy. Just playing the video game. I have a headache. I kind of do too. I have slept very poorly the last couple days after working like a couple long ass shifts the last couple days. Poison started talking about full frontal nudity. I brought it up. When you rebranded being an Instagram live streamer, will you link to the beat in your bio? I think I would rather actually factually delete my channel than stream live on Instagram. What hit me? Do we have a live replay? What happened?
I don't know.
Was it the euthanasia shot? Is that secretly an explosivo shot there too? Buddy in a box shot? How? It is! The buddy in a box is explosivo. I was right. That's stupid. Weirdo! Weirdo BC734. Yeah, I use your full name. You're not in trouble though. Hi, thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 11 months. What up? Speaking of ancient, long, dormant DMs that I haven't answered in months because I've been too depressed to check my message requests. Weirdo, I saw your message and I'll be responding to it the next day or two. How lovely. Sorry I've missed it for probably an unreasonably long time. I see you, I notice you, I like you. E-type nodders. Oh, that chest took a second to spawn in, that sucked. In the next 2 to 3 poison days. Poison business days. I think translate to another like 6 months, but I'm gonna be better at it. That's a normal thing, that's a human thing, right? And not just another reason for me to need therapy, that if I say I'm going to do something and then miss the deadline I've set in my own mind for no reason by like a day, then all of a sudden I get tremendous anxiety and I don't do it, ever.
That's...
Oh shoot, I missed my cousin's birthday. Guess I'll never talk to him again.
Yeah,
and
that's
just
an
avoid
anxiety.
the family gatherings. It's normal.
That's an anxiety thing.
take your time. What an unreasonably gracious response to sorry I didn't answer your DM for 6 months. That's awesome. You're awesome, weirdo. Thank you. But actually, it's very sweet. I had shawarma for dinner. Oh man, if I end stream in the next like half an hour, I can go get shawarma too. Time to catastrophize? Chemical Brothers song? Yeah, it's more common than I tell myself in my head when I get mad at myself, but it's also something you, when I say you, I mean me, we should address and try to be better versions of ourselves again. Did I take the Satanic Bible?
Sure.
Nah. I already have the health up, and that would get me one more devil item at the cost of my rotten heart here. Genuinely, I miss having poison type streams. It's nice having you back. Thank you. We joke. We do have fun around here. We're always kidding and a joshing, but no, I've missed it too. And that's what I was talking about a little bit earlier. I think Kylie was encouraging regarding the way I should regard my. Okay, let me rephrase because words are losing meaning in my head. That I should look at my stream as something that is more of an obligation than I've looked at in the past. Not to the point where like I have to stream and it's super important, because I am just a small-time creator and this isn't like my livelihood, even though someday it'd be really cool if it was. Focus. So look at it as something I have to do, and instead of something that like if I have a bad day at work, or if Kylie and I are like having a talking about feelings kind of day, or if there's other pressing matters, that my stream is still a higher priority than like the first thing to go. Because every time I'm having a bad day and I come on the stream, I always feel so much better by the time it's over. Every time, universally. So I want to, moving forward, look at this more as something that is like I'm just going to stream. I'm not gonna cancel unless I'm like actually really sick or something serious and like actually important comes up. I would like that to be like a change that I can talk about moving forward. And the rebranding to a VTuber, we'll talk about that on Wednesday.
Are you?
So glad Poison's back and doing well. So sad Poison's deleting his channel. That part is true. Ish. God, I'm done talking about it the rest of the night. You will know on Wednesday, chat. I promise all will be revealed in time. For real, a VTuber? No. Yes. Stop lying to us. I'm not trying to. You're making me talk, and when I talk, bad things happen. We're running out of challenges that like I feel like doing and get us good things. I guess we can do Scatman. All will be revealed. That is a better way of saying it. I don't have to be so dramatic all the time. The PNPNG tuber stands for poison type. Yes, you finally figured it out. I'm not really deleting my channel. I'm changing my name to poison typing YouTuber.
Rolls off the
I should work. If the channel is being deleted, can I get a what's that word? Oh, you're what Terravin? You're breaking up. What are you saying? How's this bit working? Is that good? I'm gonna run to the bathroom and probably do a couple more challenges and then call it an evening. Are you gonna start doing hot tub streams? You wish. Yes. What do you think, Jess?
About what?
I don't know. Do you want me to leave the music quiet and you can talk to chat? Do you want to go and live your life and not be tied to my stream as a captive? Do you want to?
I mean, I never felt like I was tied to the stream. I'm an adult and I can leave at any time. I'm not being held hostage. I'm the one that knocked.
Okay, you got a point. Do what you want.
Yeah.
Chat, I'm gonna run to the bathroom and I'll be back.
Bye.
In the meantime, enjoy Jessie Bep. Is that a dead name? Because I in my mind you are still Jessie Bep most of the time.
I mean, like, it's dead in that I don't use it anymore, but it's not dead as in like I'm upset if you call me that.
Got it. Okay. Enjoy Jessie Bep. And I will take the same approach when I am no longer poison type. Get back, chat.
Chat, what is going on with this? I am so confused about this. He disappeared and then now he's gonna not be poison anymore. It's very confusing. Hi, Jess, how are you? I'm okay.
Before I go,
why are you here?
Can I get a sound check, Jess?
1, 2.
Okay, it is coming through my desktop audio. I didn't want the volume to drown you out.
Okay.
Being a streamer is hard.
Mindy says
I
go to
forgot.
the sink.
Why would I do this?
I don't know. Hi everybody. How's it going? I am okay. Everything is fine. Broadcaster abuse. Oh no. Was I aware that he pisses in the sink? No. It's nice to have you here. Oh, thanks, Saf. Hello, Rex. Maybe he's changing his name to Sink Piss Jim. Can Ahmad pin that? Am I aware of the electric fence? Which electric fence? Who doesn't piss in the sink? Okay, for AFAB people, it's not really easy to piss in the sink. I'll risk the ban. Thank you, Mindy. He would never ban you. You're his favorite chatter. No, but it's doable. I'm saying, yeah, I know it's doable, but it just doesn't seem like a good use of time. Like, why would I do that? Like, the toilet's right there. Have I watched House MD? Yes, it's not aged well. It's very transphobic. You need to overcome adversity for it. I've had enough adversity for one lifetime, thank you. It saves water. Then just pee multiple times and then flush. Pissing in the sink is a test of your aim. Oh my god, that's crazy. There are sinks that are not near toilets. Well, yeah. The toilet isn't just there. In Poison's case, it's the kitchen. I really hope that he's not pissing in the kitchen too. Allegedly. Allegedly. Every year my dad goes to a bluegrass camp. I can read. And for years was weirdly excited about the prospect of pissing in the sink. And I told that story on a stream, unaware that it was a whole thing. I didn't realize that it was a thing either. The true test of aim is peeing out of a train window. Why is that? But you're on the train and it's moving. Wouldn't the true test of aim being pissing into the train window? Just gonna be so happy we spent the break talking about sink pissing. Guys, Rocky, my chihuahua, is so bad at peeing. I cannot tell you how many times he has peed on his own front leg. It's awful. Better to piss in the sink than sink into piss. True.
Oh, god damn it.
What?
The one time I don't take my phone to, like, to monitor chat because I'm like, no, Jess will take care of it. You can't entertain these people like that. Like, they latch right onto it. I've been trying to shut this down for years. Oh my god.
Well, I mean, at one point, it was no longer about you pissing in the sink, it was just about pissing in the sink in general. But you've now brought it back to yourself by making a big deal out of it.
Well, story of my life, whatever. How it started is how it all shall end. Where'd POISONTYPE go? I used to love his streams. Well, the pissing got to him. Accept what you are. I will not. God, one time I was like 10. No. Who? Don't pin Mindy.
I asked Mindy to pin that. To be
I
fair.
bet you did.
Don't get mad at Mindy. That was me.
I could never stay mad at Mindy. You know it. Anyway.
I know that.
That wasn't me. I believe you. So challenges, huh? Is this a no? It's fine. We're playing Isaac. We're doing Scatman. Let's talk about shit. Look, chat, something else to latch on to. Don't worry, I can stay mad at Mindy. Thank you. Thank you for your service. Not an awesome room to start. Because this is gonna take a month of Sundays with all the ads.
I don't know what you mean. It's cool poop. Isn't that great?
There we go. Not enough poop for my liking in the video game that we're playing. No, for an Isaac player, this may be shocking to you, but not a fan of poop. Actually. Hate to say something so controversial right before my channel disappears, but like... I feel like Isaac reached this level of like cultural importance where like we all collectively forget that we're looking at poop constantly as Isaac fans and players. But on the rare occasion I'm reminded.
Like, truly disgusting.
Yeah, this game is awful.
Yeah, it's horrible.
But yeah, not a fan. Not a fan. This is new lore. I hate to ask that you would presume that of me. That I'm not. This isn't a barely disguised fetish. I just like roguelikes. Think you can believe me? Whatever. Hi, Tomo, welcome back. Jesse Rabbit's here. But I turn up the headphones by accident.
I don't know.
Okay.
Did you?
Can you even? I should have asked this a long time ago. Can you even hear Jess over the game volume? Like my levels look like they're about even. Clearly you can because you're responding to her. But I could like. Is this better? Or is this... Ooh. Grandpa Celery, hello!
Hi. How's it going?
It's Jessica Messi.
Yeah, it's fine, kid, says Kate.
And Dingo. Hello, Dingo. Look, I'm streaming again. Like I told you I would.
Yippee!
I returned from dinner stream still here? Yeah. I'm having a nice time. We got a special guest. Who apparently can just show up now.
I can.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go stand in the middle of this giant pile of shit so I can redeem this wink. There you go. How long is this gonna take if I just let the boys do their thing?
Oh, good. You've wrong screen, by the way.
My OBS is currently a giant mess right now.
Is that gonna be part of your rebrand? Are you gonna fix your OBS?
Yeah, everything is very in flux. It'll work.
Do you need help?
Bar? There.
Do you need help?
Quick Poison leaks the Twitch emails. I don't need help. I need a response from Twitch. One more time.
Okay.
That's all I'm gonna say. The bar is a rectangle. It's just that's like the original bar. That is the Spelunky bar. It's just grown up a little bit.
The bar is back in town.
The bar is back in town. Yeah.
Exactly.
We were just talking about Edgar Wright films with Kylie the other day because she'd seen like none of them. Oh, Pooler does still work. That's good. There's probably going to be some
Pooler for reasons.
There's probably going to be some Pooler downtime coming up soon. I really would have liked to get that potato peeler on the last floor. It is a shame I didn't, because that would have made this challenge. Yeah. That would have made this challenge trivial.
Mm-hmm.
We would have needed like, I don't know, 20 coins for it to be viable, so I could have bought. So I could have bought the Soul Heart too, but it's fine. Infernus said he was just changing the server so it didn't cost more. Whatever Infernus is doing with Pooler is like related but unrelated but convenient to whatever I'm contracting him to do, and by contracting I mean just taking advantage of his free labor. The good old days. I mentioned it a minute ago, but I played some Spelunky co-op with Boric the other day, chat, and yesterday. It was yesterday. And boy, it was nice. I missed getting together with another solid Spelunky player and having like a really good run. He did get Vlad's Cape crushed by accident in Neobab, so we couldn't get past Tiamat, but we won our first run. And then every run after that was worse than the one before it. I missed that about Spelunky. Just having like starting things off with a 100% win rate and then just completely falling apart for like 2 hours.
Yeah, that's how it
beautiful.
goes.
Smitty Sparrow, thank you. Thank you for the prime. Thank you for the 8 months. But type cool to you too. This is why you don't play with us, because we're too good.
Yes.
No, that is one of the many joys of Spelunky, is playing with people who are far better than you and can carry you. I'm never going to learn bubble skip. There was a time, the only time ever I practiced Spelunky, like I pulled up Overlunky to learn a thing to do it better in real runs.
Derek was gonna be on the stream?
No, it was with you though, where I'm like, I want to learn bubble skip. I pulled up Overlunky and you hopped in chat with me and encouraged me for like 10 minutes while I got increasingly frustrated and I almost broke my controller.
That sounds about right.
Well, does it? Because that's not like me. I'm not a controller breaking kind of fella. I can play up my like haha funny anger at the video game when I'm on stream, because that's my job as a content creator, is to have funny reactions for thumbnails for YouTube videos I'm never gonna make. But boy, I got mad trying to do bubble skip. It was impossible. I tried single rope, I tried double rope, and like, you were there. I could not do it. It was very sad.
The sun.
Who's your top Spelunky Yuri ship? Yeti Queen, Alien Queen.
Anybody with Tina.
Your answer is also valid. I could use another bomb here. They'll finish up. The Olmec one is the coolest. The Olmec ship. I get it. That's not worth it. A bomb through it. Good joke. Quality joke. I should get back into Spelunky. Over the last like year, I've gotten a couple $7.99 dailies. It feels nice. Just to prove to myself that I still got it, you know.
Not only is the game just like I have too much bad blood with the game because I could never $7.99, but it also just it has a lot of emotional baggage.
It does.
Attached to it.
A lot of some of it's positive. I feel like I still look back in some ways at the Spelunky days when like everyone that I hung out with on Twitch and everyone that I followed and watched, everyone was playing the same game at the same time and having like a really nice time with it. That sense of community was beautiful.
That was awesome. And then some not so awesome things happened, and it's just
absolutely there's definitely an element of like, I have weird memories of weird times. Oh, that's, should I take that? That's probably better than Mysterious Candy, just because I can get soul hearts off it, right? But for what it was beautiful.
Yes, I agree.
And it's the kind of thing that even if I went back and decided to do like a month of just playing Spelunky, you can never really recapture what it was like when it was new and exciting and everyone was doing it.
Yeah.
I miss that. But also, I wouldn't trade being an Isaac streamer for anything. I've had a wonderful time with this game too, you know? Now, mind you, I'm not trying to find clever ways of not saying that Spelunky 2 sucks. It was great.
I don't think it sucks, it just sucks the soul out of you.
I mean, I have long been of the opinion that you just got a couple bad beats with a couple really good runs, and if you'd kept going for another month or two, the stars would have aligned. You have a $7.99 in you, and I super don't blame you if it never comes out, because why would you want to do that to yourself?
Yeah, no. The time for that has passed. Like, I have regressed in skill in that game and I don't want to ever put that much time into that game ever again.
I'm just saying I still believe in you.
Thanks.
Wouldn't trade one stupid decision for another 10 streams, Isaac? Is that your way of saying Poison, please don't go? Wednesday, stay tuned.
Find out what's happening on Wednesday, chat.
On Wednesday, okay. Oh, wait. You're asking chat. What's happening on Wednesday, chat? What you up to? What you doing? Normalize not playing games that you find unfun? Go to a League stream and say that.
Yeah, also normalize just not try-harding every game. Like, you can just play a game to have fun. You don't have to be good at it.
It was so nice, like, comfortably losing against Tio yesterday, against Borik yesterday. For several rounds of golf with your friends, and just being like, yeah, this is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah, games now for me are just an excuse to hang out with friends.
That's been a tough thing for me playing a bunch of Rivals of Aether, because like there was when I started, I'm like, I'm not great, but I'm having a really good time. And then now I'm really good at the game. And then it got to where I'm like, okay, every time a Maple or an Arcane beats me in ranked by just camping me out for 5 minutes,
and that's what happens
when
you get good.
Real mad. But now I'm back to just like, nah, whatever. The game's good, and that's why I play it. Arcane mentioned, when I first picked up Rivals, I'm like, I think I'd be an Arcane main. He's got enough in common with Pac-Man. He does like stupid janky stuff and covers the stage with hazards. And after playing against Arcane a bunch, I'm like, yeah, I never want to see this stupid whale again. Sorry to any Arcane lovers, especially Kate, but like...
Oh, I get it, because it's got Orca in the name.
Oh, yeah. Been a while since I caught a stream. Been a while since I streamed. Hello, Saclé Jutes. I've been gone for 2 full months. And I am back again. And we're making some big changes to the stream that I'm going to be talking about on Wednesday. Gym P.O. Box would be epic.
Definitely not today.
I've thought about it. No, today I'm just going to constantly refer back to it. I promised myself I wouldn't do that. But no, I'm not retiring. I'm not leaving forever. All will be revealed. All will be revealed.
Guys, I can't believe he's leaving forever.
Yes, feel free to panic.
Until Wednesday.
But you don't have to panic. Yeah, I've talked about maybe getting a poison type, or at this point, just a gym P.O. box for a long time. But I've never even looked into it. Do you just go to the post office and be like, 1 P.O. box, please? Is that a thing?
I don't actually know. I've never opened a P.O. box either, but I think that sounds about right.
Am I finally being let out of the basement? Yes, might be. The whole bit is gonna be Mindy centric. It's gonna be Mindy themed. I didn't want to leak that until now, but
so are you gonna be Mindy 8?
I already said don't leak things that might be true. When I was hanging out with Boric yesterday, he was he's also in the loop because he's doing some work for the upcoming event. But when he's like, are you just rebranding? Are you changing? I finally told him the full truth, which is yes, I am rebranding. A name that a new Twitch username, a new Twitch handle that means a lot to me recently became available. And I'm gonna snap it up while the getting's hot. So moving forward, I'm going to be Manga Magoo. He did a good job pretending not to be upset. What do you think? Like 1 more, 2 more? Should we do something scary? Should we do glass cannon? Get a rules card? You steal all the Boric's old assets? I've downloaded them as they've come out. 2 more? Maybe. We're gonna do glass cannon. We're gonna do a scary one that I might die in. Because that would be nice to get, like, if the plan moving forward is this is whatever else happens, this is the last Dead God file, one way or another. Wouldn't mind getting that 1 death out of the way, right? Or hopefully, more likely, we get a tinted rock, like, or a health up here, and we're all just fine. Ooh, this is extra spooky. Because this is instant death if the head touches me. But the extra movement speed and flight is great. Kylie, hello! How is camping? You're not draining your whole phone battery watching me. Are you all set up? Is your tent set up? Is Melissa there? Hi, Melissa. Hi. Okay, left hand is good because it just gives me a much higher chance of finding soul hearts. That could be good. As soon as you get the first soul heart drop in this challenge, it becomes way less scary, right?
Did you acknowledge the Amazon message?
The Amazon message?
Yes.
Oh, my Amazon came in. Yeah. I have not seen it. I have not been outside. Thank you. Jess, you've been very helpful at keeping me on task today. Thank you. What a lovely surprise for you to just show up. attempt is good. Are we just adding silent letters to everything now? Is that the brand going forward? The gym brand? Kylie, yeah, sir. Ooh, are we getting Ruru's, by the way?
You want Ruru's?
I heard the skittering, the pitter patter of little
Rocky's,
feet.
yeah, Rocky's under the chair. We have an armchair in my office, and
Hi, Rocky.
the ball gets under there. He goes under there.
Gym might be the greatest thing ever. It means a lot to me. I identify with it a lot. I think it's very sweet. And I've said it before that Kylie has been, every time I hear Kylie say my name, every time I hear Kylie say Jim, she leans on the M just a little longer so I know there's a silent B when she says it.
That's cute.
That's my girlfriend, Chet. You've done that. You have caused a real life effect to my everyday life.
Good job, Chad. Proud of you.
Is more silent letters a problem? We don't need to reinvent the wheel here, okay? Thanks for looking at my TikToks unlike someone. Can you tell when people have looked at your TikToks? I guess because I planned on just lying to you and be like, yeah, Tomo, I watch everything you send me. But I decided to be honest.
Why lie? Just tell the truth.
Life is way easier when you do that.
When you tell the truth?
Poisoned opinions on spelling Tony like Tony. Hate it. Hate it.
So cursed.
I love the talks. Yeah, I bet. I'll watch it. Google it. Hold on. Boys, have you opened the mail I sent you? It's in your mailbox? You know, I've been looking into getting a new pipe bomb. I'm not gonna get my hopes up, but it could be Christmas morning today.
Christmas in August.
Poison, please open the window. My carrier pigeon is waiting. Aren't those extinct? No, those are passenger pigeons. I have in the past watched your content, Tomo. The content you send me. I've enjoyed the brain rot. And it helps shape my algorithm in a better way than just POISONTYPE. I'll be totally, I'll be honest. I'll share a little bit about myself that is a bit much. Maybe. You can take it as you will. Chat, I do greatly enjoy women. We have any women enjoyers in chat? Yeah, I know.
Shocking.
But when you have a newer TikTok account or a less used TikTok account, TikTok will just throw a bunch of stuff at the wall and see what sticks. It recognized that I loved POISONTYPE because I saw it 3 times, so it recommends me a bunch of stuff based on that. But also, I believe what the kids are calling gooner content.
Oh boy.
From what I understand, it's popular on the TikToks, and so when I saw an attractive girl dancing to some pop music that I'd never heard before, and my eyes may have lingered for a moment. I do get a lot of that recommended to me along. My whole feed is just POISONTYPE and girls who definitely look like they're young enough to be my daughter, wearing skirts that I wouldn't have bought for them. And so every time I open up TikTok and Kylie's there, it's like, Kylie, look at this. I found this cute video of a golden retriever who can't get the ball out of the water. It's at the bottom of the pool. And then I'll scroll down and she'll be like, I think I'm done looking at TikTok now. Thanks. Like, wait, no, you just got to clear it out. Clear out the pipes a little bit. Yes, she does a real life P-type pack it up.
Maybe not clear the pipes. Maybe a different turn of phrase.
Okay, you got a point. But I'm saying, like, I gotta get it out of the TikTok algorithm. That's not a euphemism. gotta clear out my algorithm. Oh my goodness, that's terrible. Point being, I am only a man, chat. If I am being shown something that my lizard monkey brain is like, ooh, nice, I will look at it for a minute. And TikTok takes advantage of that, and I don't.
Yeah, if you linger at all, it's over.
Yes. Which is also what has led to Kylie's feed being super clogged up with ASMR for the last, like, 6 months. Because she has misophonia, which is do you know misophonia?
Yes.
It's when your eyes are 2 different colors. And she also has this thing where weird sounds make her, like, cringy. So an ASMR video showed up on her feed randomly one day, and she's like, ew, that's awful, I hate it. And I'm like, ha ha ha. I'm gonna go on next time you go to the bathroom and like a bunch of ASMR videos. And she came back and saw a bunch of them and got actually mad, and I admitted, like, sorry I did that. She's like, why did you do this? I hate this. And was mad for a little bit and then was okay about it, and it's all fine. But it's been 6 months and she's still getting occasional recommended, like, hey, you want to see this video of this chick sucking on her microphone, right?
Oh no.
And she still, for some reason, loves me. I'm so sad I didn't get that filigree feather before I realized there was an angel room. Makes my tongue feel like felt. Yes. The main character of Epithet Erased has misophonia? Is that a Muse song? A good bit, but getting pelted with rocks is a completely understandable... Yeah, I've told that story on stream before I disappeared forever. But the fact that it's still happening many months later... Because I'm not sure if I told Kylie I did it on her Instagram and her TikTok. So maybe it's like I went and helped her unfollow everything on one, then it just shows up on the other. And you touch my feet with your feet? Okay. We're all adults here. Kylie and I, being in a committed relationship with one another, do share a bed. And we aren't married. Scandal, I know. But we were sleeping next to each other like last night or the night before, and she was like super sweaty and clammy, so I didn't want to cuddle. I didn't want to like wake her up with adding extra body heat. But I gently and romantically put my foot on her foot as a way of being like, hey, you're sleeping, but I like you. I like paying attention to you. You're so sweet. And she woke up. I think the first word out of your mouth was ew. And that hurt me. I was sweaty and clammy. Yeah, you're a little heater when you sleep. You know this. That's not derogatory, sweaty and clammy. I suppose I could have chosen better words. But no, I romantically put a foot on your foot in like a tender and loving way. And I don't think that's so wrong. Do you, Jess? Do you, Jess?
I mean, if you know that she doesn't like feet, then in no way is it romantic.
No one likes feet. Unless you really like feet.
Really like feet?
Yes, and, yeah. And neither of us fall into that category, as far as I'm going to tell everyone on Twitch. So it was just a genuine, like, cute little thing. I would like to be vindicated for this.
Why didn't you just, like, stroke her hair or something? Like, what?
Well, because I was laying, like, she was laying straight on the bed and I was laying diagonally. So my feet were in prime foot touching position, right?
Why are you lying diagonally?
Because you're making my stories longer on purpose to mess with me. It's a sensory sin because Kylie has acid reflux, and she saw on Instagram that it's like a thing that helps with acid reflux, especially as a singer, if you angle your bed. So currently, our king-size bed is sitting at like a goddamn 45-degree angle because she took the bottom 2 feet off of it, not the top 2 feet. So I wake up every day at 3 a.m., like halfway rolled off the bed with like one arm laying on the ground, and she sleeps like a baby. But that's why I woke up diagonally, to answer one of your many questions about something I already can't focus on.
That's why you just simply do what I do and you sleep in separate beds in the same room.
In the same room? We don't have enough room in our bedroom for that. Unless, Kylie, do you want to do a sleepover in my studio? An upright coffin? I wasn't gonna say that because I know you get a little squeamish about horror stuff, but we're vampires. I have the teeth for it. Have you ever tried stealing in the Tutankhamun? Is this German?
No, like a mummy. That's Egyptian.
Spiel? Or is that Yiddish?
No, the
or is that
Tutankhamun
Spiel?
part.
Or is that Spiel? Or that's a Pokemon?
That's a Pokemon.
Like a sarcophagus? I'll never hear that word again without thinking of Kanye West. R.I.P. to who he used to be.
Don't you love untreated mental illness?
I feel bad for the guy. That's a hot take reserved for future poison type in whatever form he may take. I'm disappointed you haven't laid down the sarcophagus. In the sarcophagus? Are you talking about one? Do you have one in mind?
Yeah, he's gonna send it to you in the PO box.
How is that? Oh, a lot of questions. How big a PO box can you rent? Because the
it's like
sarcophagi that I've seen, large-ish.
No, it's like one of those it's like one of those mattresses that comes in a little box.
Are we talking about like
vacuum seal it small?
Like an inflatable sarcophagus? Yeah. You can definitely stay the night while you're in town. It's okay. We have a guest bedroom. We don't have like a bed in there, but we have a fold out sarcophagus. Like a futon common. Is that?
Is that something, Chad? I liked it.
+2, +5. Give me a lot of credit for that. That's funny as shit. Anyway,
No, but the thing is, it's +2 or -2. There's no other numbers. It's a +2 or a -2.
Why aren't you still leaving? I love you. No, there's. Have you seen the videos of like those mattresses you were talking about, where like someone orders one of the mattresses from whatever mattress web site service Sears catalog, and they open the box and it flies out and like gives them a black eye?
Oh God, no.
Very funny series of videos. Every time it comes up, I will watch it 3 or 4 times.
Hi, Roach.
They're packed in tight, you know, into whatever boxes they're delivered in. So they'll open it up and the mattress will just be like. Imagine that with like a sarcophagus.
Yeah.
Would you get like the curse of the futon or something? Can we add that to Isaac?
Yeah. Sure. Any modders in chat?
All right. P-type modders? Yeah, we're good here. +$3? You're already subbed. Did you just say shit? Yeah, I sneak that in sometimes. I'm PG-13. We have a brave new world. We have a new future ahead of us. I can take this time to change things about the stream. I mean, Jess is here. I could just say fuck.
Yeah, I think I already dropped a couple. My bad.
Yeah, but it felt weird. It felt weird when it felt weird when I did it. I'm not gonna do it again. I don't feel good about it. Sorry, chat. That was your only one for the next 90 minutes of runtime? Sorry.
I'm reporting you, says Arvin.
Isn't there an automatic adult content thing on when I'm playing Isaac? Don't we all have to be adults?
I don't think so. Did you know that most gacha games are like 12+ in the App Store?
Can't say. Jess, it's been a minute since I looked at age requirements for anything.
Fair point.
Mm-hmm. A couple of years. You could never make Twitch chat be adults? Well, it's a lot of legal definitions here. Just I'm saying you're watching the poopy religious imagery child abuse game. You can probably handle it if I say a bad word every now and then.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it, but I did it.
Could.
Well,
He could do it again.
I could. Brace yourselves, chat. To quote Ben Folds, you better watch out because I'm gonna. No, I can't say it again. I already said it once. The beep beep on the incoming missile is new. Yes. Like 3-4 months ago, they added a bunch of sound effects. It is very helpful. How do you feel about that? I love all of the new sound effects, all of them. Especially Dark Bum. He's such a little kitty. This room would suck if I didn't have Pony. How do you feel about that? It's gonna be a lot more to record when P-type sounds finally comes out. When I redo all of the sound effects in Isaac with my own mouth. But Borp really is obsessed with me making a particular dog noise lately. It's not Borp, it's Bork. Thank you, Sea Toad. My genius will be remembered for generations. Not unlike a pharaoh. It was a good joke. It's rare I push to get credit for it, but here we are.
Sorry, I would give you affirmation, but I'm eating, so I muted so I don't trigger anybody's misophonia.
Kylie is in chat. I'd hate to ruin her whole camping experience. This goes in the blackmail folder? Did you purposely mistitle a different clip? And just get my hopes up? Where else do the poison clips go? You know, I think I've come this far. There have been a couple times where we've actually had honest conversations about hot button issues, and I've had maybe poor takes or maybe just misinformed takes that I've tried to adjust as I've gained new information. I think Am I wrong? Have I come this far as a streamer without like actually causing like a serious controversy for this long? It feels kind of nice. Without ever having a bad enough take where like a bunch of people leave the community. I'm trying to think. Ooh.
I don't think so.
No, it's too late. If I got that dead cat a lot earlier. Poison for trans people almost did it? No, that was hilarious from the start. I wasn't sure if it was going to be, but when all the trans people in chat were instantly like, oh yeah, that's hilarious. I'm like, okay, I think this is fine. Because that's not for me just to be the arbiter to decide whether it's something like that is right or wrong. But if the people who might be upset about it are like, that's hilarious, I think we're cool. Maybe that's wrong. Maybe I'm applying the judgment of the few to the many. Maybe everything I'm doing is wrong. Maybe that voice is right. Part of me is thinking.
I mean, there's always going to be somebody out there that doesn't agree with you, but that doesn't mean you're wrong.
Well, right, but I can't think of a time that anyone's like disagreed with me hard enough, except for that one other streamer who you know about, Jess, who just decided he hated me one day and blocked me and everything. I still wake up in a cold sweat thinking about.
You have to remind me. I don't remember.
This is ages ago. I asked you, it's like, hey, this person did this. Is it because you sullied my good name and talked a bunch of shit about me? And you're like, what? No. And I'm like, oh, okay. Spill the tea. It's been years and they're not around anymore, but like...
I really don't remember. Like, that sounds familiar, but I can't remember who it was.
Even if it's been a really long time, and even if they don't stream and never really even had much of a stream presence, I'll talk about anything that's my business, but I won't talk about business if it involves. You will be telling me later. Yeah, I will. I thought about it like, well, is that even? Yeah, I will. Does it even matter? Well, I'm clearly still talking about it several years later. Hey, I've never had Panic Button Pony before, but I don't know if you noticed, but it already saved me from a damage. That was sweet. I don't know if it works with anything. Something
very true, Kylie. Very true.
Something I will stand by is no matter what the future of non-poison type content brings. I never want to talk about politics, Kylie, but let's not bring that up. Also, fuck that guy. You're right. Let's not go there. Okay, that was my last one. Is that even a hot take? Like, come on. We all agree here. Hey, cool. We finished a tough challenge. I know Jess is here. She's eating, so she's muted right now. So you couldn't hear her reaction to my second F word. I'm sure it was extreme.
Hi, it's me.
Okay, gotta go. Bye. 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 Love you. Poison can't type. You can go in the running for like a possible title for the rap album coming up. You curse so much Kylie left, I chased her off. Finally. I finally made my own bed. Speaking of which, I'm going to actually re-add the 2 feet on the bed while Kylie's gone. I can't wait to sleep at like a solid 180 degrees again. I don't even want the rewards for any of these challenges. I guess we could go and do Burkano or Onin Streak. Let's do Onin Streak. Let's do the other Judas challenge. Oh, Ares is great, actually. Ares is wonderful. Just the extra... Wow. Am I about to get one of them first room Onin streaks? That just trivializes the rest of the run? Kinda. So that'll save me from one bad miss and like a boss or something. We have a better chance of finding black hearts with this black lipstick. What I would really like is a 2020 that I pick up by accident or something. A lot of people would say that for sure Onin Streak is the hardest challenge I have left. It's the kind of thing like either you die really early or live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Where was I going with that? Either you die really early or like eventually you get enough health where the fear of Odin's streak isn't as bad, right? It definitely can be rough though. I think I would love to get more money. Yeah, I'm gonna bomb here and take my chances. Take my chances of another heart not spawning. Because I figured I had a good enough chance of just getting like a soul heart out of this since we're on normal mode. And then we're just gonna AWAS here so we can bring strength with us. And then get a bunch more resources. Neat. Sleep flying negative 45 degrees to develop acid reflux and worsen your vocal cords? Now you're onto something. Ooh, store credit. Let's snag that. I wish I'd known we were getting this, but definitely more options here. That's sweet. This is a great start. So one of the biggest fears I have while playing Onin Street, because I've done it so many times by accident, I think I've done it enough where I'm no longer like prone to it. But since you start with Book of Belial, if you pick up 2 other books at any point and get Bookworm, you're almost for sure going to die. Because that means with most enemies, one of your shots is going to connect and the other is going to miss when it insta-kills. So the thing with Onin Streak is if you miss a shot, you die. And you're going to miss shots, so you're going to die. Bookworm is one of the easiest terrible things that can happen to you to ruin this run. You listen to Quadeca's new album, Vanisher Horizon Scraper? No, I've never heard of that band / person / thing. What I do and kind of roll backwards in the wall and push your mattress up under you so you're sleeping on the box spring and it sucks? I should? I gotta say, that doesn't sound like excellent advice. I mean, and I feel like we have enough in common, us both not being elks. I feel like I know, maybe. You should listen? Vanisher Horizon Scraper. It does sound like a poorly translated Beatmania song title, so I'm interested. I do love Beatmania. Alright, there's a bunch of items you gotta be kind of careful of. I'm not entirely sure if telekinesis would be a terrible pickup. Being extra careful with these fireflies. Because I'm not totally sure
if the reflected shots like count as yours.
Yeah. I was very carefully trying to corner that firefly. So I'm not gonna chance it. Book of Belial is fine too, and then I'm just missing out on 10 bombs I would have, and I'd rather have the bombs when I don't want to fire. But we're past by far the most stressful part of Onin Streak, the beginning. We're seeing why I don't like being in Burning Basement. Like all the spiders and stuff are not super pleasant. But it's going fine. Don't knock until you try it, being an elk.
No, I think the box spring thing.
I'm gonna knock that. I've slept on just box springs before. There was a period of time where I didn't have a mattress. In the before times, in the bachelor time, before I had a woman in my life who taught me how to be a person. Wouldn't recommend. Alright, this is a good boss. Not a lot to worry about. Except for, getting hit right there. Okay. And just like that, a range down isn't awesome, but isn't enough to be worried about either. I could take the curse room too. This is good. Nice that this is like the only run of the stream that I actually kind of have to pay attention to, at least at the start. We get a shot speed down too from experimental treatment. That's kind of a bummer. It feels like we did, although I wasn't paying attention. Range down, shot speed down. Yeah, not amazing, but I guess I could be using Ares a little more too, because you can just kind of step on stuff. We could check that for a health up from the gold chest. I think we're just good. Yeah, Ares is great, and I immediately after I said, wow, that's really good, I just didn't use it at all. But the fact that if you're walking at full speed in one direction, you can just kind of crush everything. Ares is really quite good. Don't knock until you try it again, so you can get a second opinion. There's a lot of things I'm not going to try ever again that I've tried in my life. But there's a world where that's good advice, I think. Should be kind of careful taking pills. I think Corp would damage me. If for no other reason that it would release the shot I currently have charging. It's okay as long as you don't knock it. So you're not saying try new things, you're just saying you hate knocking? Don't knock it, ever. Yeah, so... that is how you got here today, Jess.
If we weren't not exactly. If we were against knocking completely, I wouldn't be here right now. Fishian hates me, confirmed.
The kind of reach I would make. Alright, cool. Well, only getting damaged once with Ares on a run like this. It's a mighty good start, I think. So other things to look out for. Immaculate Heart, the Sacred Heart, the damage up, really very bad because it fires extra shots that can damage you. Similar with Saturnus, we learned that lesson in a previous Deathless Dead God file that by some miracle I still survived. What else? Obviously, soy milk, almond milk are immediate run killers. So this is one of those never ever take blind items challenges too. Bookworm's the scariest, but there's a lot of nasty, nasty stuff that can just kill you on this run. Another reason I was like very excited to go and snag that the item room options, because we still get things and we can ignore the things we don't want. Hello? Spiderweb got me. I don't think we need BFFs. I'm just gonna take the health. Moreover, I don't think there's anything BFFs can do that can actively harm us. Like, I don't think BFFs make stuff fire or makes you fire, but... Did Jim say anything important while I was gone? We've talked a little about feelings.
No, he's saying it all on Wednesday.
We've talked a little bit about feelings, and Jesse Messi's here, and I've told some stories, and Fishy hates Jess, and what else? Sorry, I had to find out this way.
Your amazing, hilarious joke.
Oh, and I made a pun that I'm not really a pun guy, but it was a good pun. Dude, you gotta stop spreading rumors. Am I finally getting canceled? Poison type is over party, but seriously? Okay, I think paralysis pills would also make me fire, but as long as I had a fast enough reaction on the pause button, wouldn't have been bad. I'm sad between Fistula and those spikes a little while ago, and that, which was a dumb mistake. Should have known I wouldn't push him out of the way. I've taken a little more damage than I wanted. Oh, hi. And would love another shot speed back up. Messy Jesse. The game where you ruffle the hair of the nearest Jess. Don't recommend it. Get permission from your local Jess before you play this game. Ludo is disabled on this challenge. Mom's Knife isn't, or at least Mom's Knife didn't used to be. Mom's Knife is a free win. Also, like any of the really heavy damage orbitals, like Succubus is kind of a free win if you're patient enough. And obviously, I don't know if Gnawed Leaf is out. I guess I don't know what's not enabled in this challenge outside of Ludo, but Ludo makes sense. I have a cousin named Jesse? Yeah, I think we're at like 9 hearts or something. I could... This is our second to last treasure room. I think we're in good shape as long as I just play well the whole time to pretty comfortably win this without much more effort on my part. And so I'm being less careful with my shots. But I've always thought Onin Streak was easier than most people do, mostly because I've always tried really hard to be accurate with my shots to begin with. Trying for optimal stuff. Grim C-Section Tech X. I've definitely gotten Mom's Knife on this challenge before. If it's been disabled in more recent patches, that would make a lot of sense to me, though. Yeah, I guess I don't need to go back to the treasure room. We do have planetariums unlocked, too. Another nice little thing we just saw there is if you hit an invincible enemy, it doesn't count as missing a shot. It doesn't count as hitting a wall. So I was able to just walk into this room and fire and be fine. Gotta be kind of careful with War, because if he does the attack where he lifts up his horse and spits out a bunch of troll bombs, he becomes invincible for a second. But if I'm firing downward there, he could have done it and my shot would have hit the powder keg, which also wouldn't have counted. Cube meat's good. There is a danger to enemies that are really close to you, the cube meat killing them right before you fire. For some reason, Monster's Lung is also disabled while you're free to pick Saturnus. Have you ever had a kidney stone? Thankfully, no. But I've had friends. I've been in the room with friends who are like currently in the process of trying to pass a kidney stone. Doesn't look like a barrel of laughs. Don't think I'd recommend it. Not knocking it. Of course I wouldn't because I haven't tried it. But can't say just based on shared experience that I'm a fan. Unless I've got rock bottom in real life, then I'd get kidney stone in real life. Wow, even that sounds awful, because how would rock bottom work as like a life debuff? I think some people call them like diseases. A life debuff.
Yeah. Happens a lot with addiction.
Does that mean if you like get a cold, you're just sick forever? No, because it's only positive debuffs. So if you're ever like full of adrenaline and you're like a little stronger, then all of a sudden rock bottom means you just always have that monkey caveman strength. I almost didn't pick up this this Rotten Heart because we've seen a couple times already me taking damage from the flies that are coming out. And Potato Peeler would be excellent. I think I take it. I think I peel. I think I want to peel. I'm gonna peel.
Yeah, do it.
I can never resist a good peeling. They're trying to say buffs? Yes. Yes, I am. We could peel one more time with strength, but I'm going to save it for the Isaac fight, I think. As if you weren't going to peel. I mean, the whole point, what I've been saying this whole time, is that your health is the most important thing in Isaac, in Onen's streak. But I think the health we're going to save by not having to shoot shots is more than going to make up for the 4 full heart containers we gave up. Especially going into Womb where everything is double damage. Because everything is just way easier to kill. That sucked. That sucked. The first one wasn't really my fault. That was just a bad beat from Mom spawning an enemy. And in situations where I'm not actively doing the Mom fight, it almost just happened again. I'm going to be shooting just a lot less and letting the Meat Man take care of most things. Yeah, I would also, actually, now that I think of it, that is a good use for my strength card. I was going to say that's super not worth it, but it really is, because we can get more hearts here. Gonna go into lecture mode? Jim, don't die? I won't, Kate. Thank you for coming through. I'll see you hopefully on Wednesday. Hello,
Bye,
Murphys.
Kate.
Hello, Murphys, my IRL friend who knows about what's happening on Wednesday and is not going to share the secret because no one else does, in case I wasn't clear about that when I talked to you in real life.
Stop mentioning it.
This felt important. Hey, Murphys, hi.
I can see
Ooh, almost got jump scared by those spikes. Yeah, that's why we took Deathless, so I can get a bunch more soul hearts. And this is why we took Potato Peeler, so I don't have to shoot at things like this. Because this room would have taken a minute to clear, especially with the movement of dips being just really inconsistent. I think we're pretty well in the clear. And we just keep seeing forever. That is neat. That we just get to take a little shortcut here. I don't think we need the money either. Very cool. Hi, Kylie. Is Kylie back? Is Kylie gonna keep saying she's leaving, but she has to keep an eye on me? In case I continue talking about the thing I'm not supposed to talk about?
Or am I being mistaken for Kylie?
Oh yeah, that is not Kylie. That is my friend Jessia Messi.
Hi.
Who has been a member of the Poison Pen for longer than Kylie. Not that it's a contest. The last stream is gonna be reruns now. I do have enough content. I could just coast. I could just rerun my ASMR streams. That's really true.
Oh god.
No, Kylie was here a little while ago. You just missed her, I'm afraid. Yeah, we're not totally out of the woods. I do need to be careful with my health, because, like, that's the other thing with Onin Streak. Like, if you miss a shot, it is very easy to snowball into missing a lot of shots in a hurry in the same room. Which makes bad items extra dangerous, too. But, again, another meme, man, it's fine. It was nice catching up with everyone. It was very nice to see you, Seth. Oh, super special, Rock. Neat. And again, I do hope...
Hi, Seth.
I do hope you join. You can at least swing by on Wednesday. I will not be starting the stream with the information either, because we got some stuff to do. But if you're not available this Wednesday or this Friday, be in the Discord if you would like updates for future Poison type streams. If you're not in the Discord, join the Discord, because this is the last week of streams as we know them. Okay. Anyway, on his streak. If we miss a shot, we're going to die. But we're not missing shots anymore, so we're not gonna die. And after this, Bloody Mary will be by far the hardest challenge left, and maybe we'll save that for next stream or something. Because I'm probably still gonna play some Isaac on Wednesday too. Not everything is just gonna be thrown into a blender and changed permanently forever. Oh god, oh no. Like I'm also going to be thankful for the things that I have and to share them with you, as I have been, chat room. Another reason I say there is no need to panic. Which is definitely what you say to people who are panicking.
Normal, and then I showed up. I made you a liar. I'm so sorry.
It's a good way to be made a liar, honestly. We take those. We'll just let the meat man finish it up. I don't want to miss a shot. Alright, almost for sure not taking anything. Definitely not taking anything. But this is the final floor. You can't hate the One Tainted Forgotten challenge? I hate it less. I used to think it was incredibly difficult. Now I just think Sheol in particular and the Mega Satan fight are very often very difficult. But I don't know if I regard it in the same category as the other, like, very difficult challenges anymore. That is true. Pretty good looking cathedral rooms for our current build. For having chocolate milk. Very nice. Didn't mean to pick that up, but it really doesn't matter. I suppose we can throw away some of these keys, too. I can and will. Hello, Starmie Jr. Welcome to Onin Streak. We are almost done, and this is the final run of the stream. Which does remind me, before I finish up. Got it. We had a raid request from Harmony. Long-time Poison Pale, and someone I've never raided before. And her I don't even know if the person we're raiding is an Isaac player, but their name is Ms. T Lost, and it might just mean Miss Lost. But if it's Tainted Lost's wife, oh man, I love that guy. I kind of like him as a celebrity. I don't love Tainted Lost. He's been very unkind to me in the last several attempts at this challenge. Okay, as long as we get the Isaac fight before we get another pain in the ass room or two like this, I think we're just fine. Goes up to Sheol, the only floor I struggle with that challenge. Yeah, the Satan fight is miserable in Hot Potato. Really very difficult. Snuck that shot in, felt good. Oof. More mini bosses, but this is an easy one. No, I think we got it. Just get Salvation or something? Or something. Yeah, so simply get Monstrance. Oops. Simply get an item that makes the challenge easy, and then the challenge is easy. You got a point. And I've done the thing where I've explored the entire floor.
Nice.
Simply get Pyromaniac. What are you doing? Want to protect the meat man from that troll bomb, didn't want to blow up. Oh, but even if we didn't do anything particularly like groundbreaking today, even if the Isaac content wasn't like edge of your seat action the whole time, I'm glad to get a bunch of challenges out of the way. And more than anything, I am just glad to get to come back and still play the video game with my incredibly loyal audience who continues to come back even when I take long breaks or get in my feels, whatever. Thank you. I know I've said that a couple times. I mean it every single time. Thank you, chat. Oops. That's still a bug where if you're charging and you release while you use an item, you can release in the wrong direction. And it's particularly bad for Onin's streak. I believe we came across that last time we were doing this challenge. But that's the tough part. I got hit twice, whatever. The rest of it, we do enough damage with the chocolate milk and the meat man to just, like, trivialize phase 3. Russian girl up! Well, luck with the cat dragged in. Onin's bleak. Every time I hear the word bleak, I think of the snowman from Donkey Kong Country 3. What a cool boss battle. And Onin's streak is done.
Yippee!
Yippee. Not bad, chat. Where does that leave us? 242. So we did 10 challenges today? I can live with that. What do you think, Jess?
About what?
I don't know. Do you have a nice time being a surprise special guest that neither of us really expected?
Yeah, it was fun.
It was fun.
Thanks for having me on.
Misty Lost? POISONTYPE, what's on your shirt? This is my sweet new fan gamer shirt. It's Yume Nikki. And it's cool. And it's not green screen friendly, but it's cool. Yeah. One more? Nah, I'm done. Nope. We've done enough. So. Only 2 days remain, chat.
Until the big thing.
Until the big thing.
You should come by on Wednesday.
Until no more POISONTYPE streams ever again. Get out in the Discord, join the Discord. In case you can't make it Wednesday. Because, so ominous? Yes, because if you miss Wednesdays and Fridays streams, and you go to check the VODs, they will not be there. Oh. Anyway. Thanks for putting up with me, chat. This is about to be the greatest bit ever. Hello, Ghost Elk. Goodbye, Ghost Elk. Ms. T Lost looks like an Isaac and Spelunky combo player. My favorite kind of player.
At the same time?
Unfortunately, no, but feel free to bully her into doing so. A friend of Harmony's. Go give him some love. Let me see. She, her. Go give her some love. Join my Discord. Mark your calendar. Shout out. I could have done this sooner. Also go follow Jessie Messi. She's fun. Is that even showing up, or can you not raid and shout out at the same time?
You did an exclamation point and not it.
Oh, yeah. Well, luckily some mods know what they're doing.
Thanks, Kristen.
Thank you, Christy. Poison, use the slash key? Oh, it's stuck. It's stuck down now. Missing parameters. Usage announce? I didn't even type announce. Chant? Can we chant?
No, chanting is dead.
May it rest in peace. Hey, y'all got gift subs at the start of the stream. If you have it, type nodders to the raid message. I'll be lurking a little bit, and then I'll be very busy tomorrow, and I'll see you Wednesday. That's it. That's it. Have a good time with Ms. T Lost. Have a good time.
Bye, guys.
Love you. Bye. Thanks for being here. Yep.
Thank you for being here.